Hello, guys and gals, and welcome. Welcome. You may have noticed my new shirt. You might have noticed my new shirt. Ha ha ha. I like these jersey shirts. I picked this up from Box Lunch, by the way. Box Lunch. I need a sponsorship. Okay, like you know how many people I'm gonna send down to your store like right now just by wearing this shirt. Like I guarantee you, at least one person, gonna see this fly shirt, and they gonna go down to Box Lunch and they gonna get one for themselves. I can almost guarantee it. Let's hop into chat with everybody else. Let's see what's going on. What's up, guys and gals?
A whole lot of
I
nothing.
don't know if I can hear anybody. No, I can't hear anybody.
Hello,
That's my
testing.
dude
1 2
jank
1
broke.
2.
Hey, my dude jank, got my dude jank.
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
hear
right.
me?
Oh, I'm muted. Ha ha ha. My sound was muted. That was my bad.
Hello.
Was it? I got a new shirt and it's awesome. When you see it, you'll know. You'll know what I mean when you see it.
Sure enough.
I need to finish leveling up my Holy Fire Paladin.
How's that working out?
I mean, right now he's barely finished. I mean, he doesn't have no clothes on. He ain't got no boots. He ain't got no. I don't think he's got. Actually, I don't know. I think he's missing most of the pieces of his equipment he needs. Because I was wearing a Rathas up until like just recently, and then like I think right before I hopped off that day, I dropped Rathas on whoever was leveling up at that time. They were starting a new character, so. Yeah. All right. Mr. Smelter, Helter Skelter Smelter.
What is it? What's there? Nope, nothing.
Ain't got no sound over here neither. I was cleaning my keyboard today. I'm sure that's probably what did it.
Pushing all them buttons.
Oh, every button.
Yeah.
Every single button. All the buttons. Not a single button didn't get pressed. I mean, it's clean though. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah, I can't hear it. Why can't I hear you? Why can't I hear you?
I don't know.
Let me reboot my interface. Reboot the interface. Interface reboot. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's good. Still nothing coming through the speakers for the game for some reason. I don't know.
Right, right.
Stupid poopies. Stupid poopies. Why you know do gotta do? Why you know do? Let's try that again. Yep, no sound coming through at all. You demons. Demons. Oh, there we go. I just had to unmute it and remute it, apparently. Even though it was already unmuted, but now it's... There we go. Hey, what's up, ACN area? What's up, Darkado? That's right, Darkado. It is pretty effing dope. That's correct. My shirt is pretty effing dope. F diddy diddy F diddy. So I need to level up so I can put on the COA. Crazy needs to come get his insight pole arm. Little punk.
He's been asking that for like a couple of days now.
What, Crazy?
Yeah, he's been like, who do I collect?
I was
I'm
literally
winning.
on the same day that the auction ended, and I'm pretty sure he was on too, but he wouldn't come on and get his stupid pole arm.
I think it was shy, or you were streaming D4 or something.
Doesn't matter. Come on down. By the way, does anyone have a demon machine?
I actually do.
I
Somewhere.
want to put it on swap so I can use it for quick shots. Nothing too fancy, just like I'm a holy fire paladin, so like why not have it on
Let me
quick
go.
swap?
Find this for you.
Trying to think. I'm trying to hit my breakpoint too for my IAS, so I guess I need a treachery. That's probably what I need. I'm gonna have pretty high strength requirements, so I could probably just use this bone weave. Either a treachery, or I grab a hustle. I mean, what do I get with treachery? I get fade, and I get, which may or may not go off because my block chance is gonna be 75%, and my defense is gonna be really high. Or with hustle, I get what? Run walk speed. Both of them, either one of them will work. Let me take a look at hustle real quick. I also get the evasion too, which is nice with hustle.
Where did I put the demon machine?
Show armor. 65% faster run walk. All res 10.
Nah, found it. Man, join cat 12. That's for 12. I got a demon machine for you. Bop, there we go. It's the campfire.
Demon machine. I put it right in my hands.
Hi
I shoot things.
He's got the demon machine
in his hands. He's got the demon machine.
You want a treachery? I got a treachery too if you want it.
And a heavy loricated mail. That thing's heavy.
Oh, you said you had a lot of strength.
Man. Yeah, but I don't know if I want the. I'm pretty sure loricated mail is the one that has like the highest run walk penalty.
I thought it was a light armor actually.
Nope, it's
Am
a
I
heavy.
wrong?
That is a
Oh,
heavy.
yeah.
That is a heavy class armor.
Yeah, pew.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so it's actually kind of odd. The armor classes, like if you pull up the armors and you actually look at all of them, like on Ariat Summit, like armor Ariat Summit, what you'll see is there's a really odd pattern to the way that the armors work. So first off, they're all lights, right? So like Dust Shroud light, Wormhide light, Scarab Husk light, and then Wire Fleece is light. Then you get to Diamond Mail, and Diamond Mail is a medium. Then Loricated is a heavy. Then it goes back to a light with the Great Hauberk, and then it goes to the medium, which is a Bone Weave. Balrog is actually a medium. So even a Balrog skin is lighter than the Loricated Mail. And then Archon is a light. Kraken Shell is actually a medium. And the only two really big heavy plates on the list are, besides the Loricated Mail, are the Hellforge plate and the Shadow plate. Even Lacquered plate is only medium. Yeah, and Sacred Armor is only a medium class too. So, like, there's a lot of medium. I just don't really want the heavy class because the heavy class has a huge run walk penalty. I'd rather avoid it. I was actually thinking about just doing a hustle for this. I don't think I necessarily need the DR. Like, I think I'll be all right. I need the IAS to hit the breakpoint. I know that much. And I like the run walk speed, so I can get around faster, because I'm not going to have teleport.
Ginger, do you need like fire damage charms? I put one in Discord right there. I don't know if you need that.
Yeah, this character is fire damage, but I also need like a full inventory of offensive skillers.
Okay,
So that's
yeah, this
gonna
is
be
a large
a thing too. Like I gotta
Defensive aura.
fill up on offensive skillers.
I don't think that's going to be too hard. A lot of people have been trying to get rid of them, and nobody's been needing them.
Yeah, I think if I just take a little bit of time, I've got a couple ist runes in here.
No,
If
it's-
I
perfect
see
damage.
some really
Easily,
decent
yeah.
ones on there, like I'm not talking about crappy ones. Like I know like the deal with offensive skillers, which is nobody wants them. So like when I go for them and somebody's got like a freaking I don't know like a 45 life +1 offensive skiller, I'm gonna offer him an ist rune.
Yep.
And he's probably gonna take it because he probably hasn't been able to get rid of that thing in a very long time. So like I think today's gonna be tradery. I'll hop on tradery and like start messing around with some of that stuff. Yeah, that is a really nice one, Maggot. But I just don't know if I can fit a large one in because I need to fill up on offensives.
Yeah, yeah. It being large does make it complicated for sealers.
That's what she said.
I don't want to use this great hauberk. The bone weave is okay, but I'd rather have a light armor if I could. Because if I'm gonna go with hustle, it'd be nice to just run as fast as I possibly can. Because hustle's got that massive. Bone weave is nice though. I do like how bone weave looks on the paladin. It's got a very nice look to it.
Got a diamond mail here, but it's unsocketed.
Maybe I just go with the bone weave. It's not that big of a deal. At least it's not a heavy. What is it? Shaleco Eld for hustle?
I think so.
Eld. I know I got Eldrins in here. I always save the Elds and the Ls because I always end up needing them. You think you won't need them until you need like a bunch of them, and then you cry because you don't have them.
I'd say those are as rare as any other, like Vex or more, to be honest.
My eyeballs
Sometimes.
I can't find my Elds. Okay, there's my Ls, so I can always transmute up if need be. Oh, there's my Eld. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Shaleco Eld, right?
You got a helmet yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna be using COA. It's the same COA that I have on my my kicks in, so I'm just gonna swap it.
Okay. Okay, it's got a response.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, so it's Shaleco Eld. Yeah, I need to level up 2 levels so I can use the COA. It's 82, so it's at a little out of reach.
I mean, I do have a mage blade here if you want to have a light armor. It's 252 defense though.
I need a High Lords. Is what I need.
Uh,
Does anyone got a High Lords? I could give you. I don't know what High Lords are going for right now. I got a couple of ist runes in here. I got poles. I got Ko's.
I
High
Lord.
I need to hop on Tradery and see what's up there. I don't know how much High Lords are going for right now.
You're making a Chains of Honor, or do you already have one?
Ist Gall.
Yeah, didn't you say you're gonna make a Chains of Honor?
No,
or you have
hustle.
one?
Hustle.
Oh, hustle. Okay.
Hustle. I'm just using a hustle.
I was about to say I have the hoboist of hobo armors. 15 ED hobo armor just needs some sockets in it.
15 ED hobo.
Hobo.
Yeah,
The classiest of hobos.
yeah, the hoboist of hobos.
Hoboken!
A Hoboken, so Hoboken.
And over this guy's 6 perfect emptiest for his High Lords. Because I'll need one too
Let's
eventually.
do some trading. Okay, so let's go to Grand Charm. And then we're going to search for offensive skills or a paladin. And we want to...
Oh, I dropped one in a swappy earlier today.
Well, I'm hoping... I got a couple of ist runes, so I'm hoping to pick up some really decent ones, you know, like... Ones that have other stuff on them besides just the plain. I figure honestly they're not really that valuable, so people will probably drop them to me. For cheap.
Probably get plain for
Like this guy's got a offensive with 4 strength on it for a pull.
I don't know.
This one's got a offensive with 44 life.
For how much?
He doesn't have a price. I'm gonna offer him an Istrid and see if he'll take it. I mean, what's the worst gonna happen? He denies my offer? Boo-hoo.
He's gonna go Istball.
This guy's got an offensive with 12 faster hit recovery that he put up for a burr rune. He ain't getting that.
You know, there's people on Tradery that are like watching everybody's streams, and then like they're like, "Oh, this person needs this. Let me put it on there and up the price."
Yeah, and hope one of his minions buys it for him.
Oh, look,
This
Ginger
guy's-
needs this. Let me just.
This guy's
add it
got a
to the
12%
list.
faster hit recovery for an rune.
That's a solid.
Bid on that.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
buying it right now. Submit. Done. I got an rune sitting in the stash. I'll give him
Otherwise, I'll have a bunch for it.
I just
12%
gotta,
hit cover is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many I need. I need to,
Wait. It's 12 with the skill on it. That's not bad.
oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, offensive ones are usually dirt cheap.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Aw, he denied my offer because it was too low. Oh no. That 1 offensive with 4 strength for a Paul is a good deal too. I'll offer him a Paul. I got 2 Pulls sitting in the stash. That's worth it.
He's got
how many more do I
in the
need?
stash.
So I need oh, need to,
Got you and me.
need to stop
baby,
dying.
in your stash.
I need 1 because I need the Sunder, so I got to keep that in there. So I need 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, and then I can start taking out some of this other garbage. I got a bunch
Got a
of
gate
crap
in there?
in here. Huh?
You got a Geats in there?
I do not.
Gee,
I'm telling you, I've started to think that Magic Find is a hoax.
yeah.
Kinda is. You don't need as
Gee.
much.
Did I be
Thanks,
running?
Sugar.
I was running along one season with a character with 0 Magic Find, and out pops a Griffin's Eye, and out pops a Wind Force, and out pops like everything else in the world that you wouldn't even think. Like and he had 0 Magic Find, like he was straight up 0.
I
Yeah, it
usually
happens.
run the Javazon and I have 0 until I get Chains of Honor, and then I have whatever Chains of Honor gives you.
Like 20, 25 or something?
Like whatever the Berk or whatever the Ist gives you. Yeah.
Because of me, all the offensive skill area
25.
terms will go up to a jaw. That's no.
No, my bills.
Bad.
It became expensive.
Oh, this guy's on the Xbox. That says non-ladder. I don't want not. Why does it not have my preference saved?
The,
Ugh.
the website's been acting up weird lately.
Well, did I just
Look at
offer
some
on a
bugs.
non-ladder one? Like, now, see, now I gotta go check and see what my offers are. Okay, decline. Decline. I'm not giving you guys reasons. Offers user
Giving
made.
you reasons.
Well, they're offering on something that's been up there for
Yeah,
like a
that's
week. It's
stupid.
like a week old, and it's on something that's gone. Like, it's gone. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. I never relisted it. Like, it was up there like for several days, and they offered on something that was like 4 or 5 days old. I don't know what to tell them. I hate how like half the time you try and click on the thing specifically that you're offering on, and then like a lot of the times you click on the thing that you're offering on and it takes you to like a generic search page instead. Like, I just want to see the thing that I'm offering on, not the other stuff. Okay, so it looks like both of those were ladder. Yeah, see this job rune that's been up here that I posted on June 5th that I never relisted? They keep offering on it. Like, some people I feel like don't have a brain in their head when they're searching this thing, because like you'll be doing a search and you're searching for whatever you're searching for, right? You look through the list and you'll see that it will literally say like the date, and the date is, you know, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Like, bruh, if
And they
somebody
bid on
posted
it?
something
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, unless it's like the goddest tier of item in the world that he's just trying to field offers for, it's gone. Like, it's not up there anymore if it's like 2 or 3 weeks old. And when you hit the relist button, I'm pretty sure that when you hit the relist button, it refreshes the time as well. So, like, when you have something that says like a few seconds ago, it doesn't necessarily mean it was posted a few seconds ago. It might just be something that was relisted. But at least you know that it's still active, right? Like, why are you going back and like 2 weeks ago pulling up like a jaw rune from like 2 weeks ago? Like, I'm pretty sure if I go in here right now and I pull up a jaw rune, there's one from a few seconds ago. There's one from 6 minutes ago. There's one from 14 minutes ago. Like, you gotta scroll down the list for quite some time to reach my auction that's at like the dead last position. Just all the way down in the bowels of the earth. Hey, I got an accept. Okay.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Bobby.
You're lucky, Bob.
What? Who's
Ginger-
lucky?
Ginger's here.
I'm not lucky.
Why would that be lucky? Well,
He's lucky because he would say something that he would regret, and then I would
Bob.
mute him on the server.
Bob is lucky.
I'm in triple digits on my trav runs now.
Bob is lucky because he gets to see my awesome Wolverine jersey.
It is a nice Wolverine jersey.
Dude, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. They got a Wolverine jacket, too. It's freaking amazing.
He's like, that's mine.
Bow, 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 bow. All these junk charms I got in my inventory are left over from New Character Day. Except for this thing. This thing is actually kind of
Alright.
nice. I actually really like this. What Windows key doesn't work? What the hell? I broke my keyboard, guys.
Yeah.
Or did I hit the lock button? Is that lock button? Yeah, I hit the lock button by accident. That's what it was.
Oh, Ginger, do you need the offensive auras GC I found with life on it?
Oh yeah, I'm trading for some right now.
I got an 18.
Oh, I'll take it.
And then do you need the fire facet I have too?
I think I'm so set on fire facets because I got like the 2 in the crown, and then I think I have to wear hustle to hit my 5-frame breakpoint,
Okay.
or 4-frame breakpoint or whatever. So I'm gonna. Oh, I have to use
It has
hustle.
to be a
or
hustle. It
treasure.
can't be a treachery.
Could be either, but I'm thinking hustle. I don't want to deal with the venom proc. I'd rather not deal with the venom proc. I want to get away from venom. I think hustle's a good alternative too because it comes with evade, it comes with faster
It's
on
got some-
walk, it comes with
Got
all
some
sorts of nice
all
stuff.
res too, not
Yeah.
just.
The 6 evade.
I mean, the
is-
DR.
is-
You're
is
gonna miss the
beautiful.
DR for sure.
Yeah, but when I'm running around, I'll be
Oh.
evading. So, like, I don't think it'll be that big of a deal.
But yeah, I got a 18. Either way.
I'm in GGM1 waiting on this trade, so I'm just waiting on him to show up. He had a pretty decent one for a pole rune, so I just offered him on it. I think it was like either a 4 strength or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling these guys. I was like, I need offensive skillers. I was like, I could just take these ist runes and go get a couple like like 40
Nice
lifers. Like, doesn't even matter. I was like, throw them all
I
in
don't know
there.
if you'd be able to get 40s.
Well,
That's-
2 ist runes. Okay, now.
It may be actually. That sounds like it's
The one
pretty
guy,
close.
one guy has a 12% faster hit recovery. He has it up there for a burr. I'm like, you ain't getting a burr for that. And then right below the guy is another one with a faster hit recovery for an rune. And I went ahead and I'm just like, I was like, I'm all right. I'm gonna grab the rune for this. I should offer the other guy an rune too. I got my demon machine too. Actually, you know what? Do I put the facet in the demon machine?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a facet. I just picked up the demon machine, so it's not like I
Well,
was even
do
thinking
you-
about it. But
But if you put a shale in it, what does that give you options for armor then?
well, I'm not using the demon machine. I'm using the dual phoenixes, and the phoenixes don't have any IAS, which is an issue.
What does the demon machine have for IS?
None. It's got none.
None. So you would definitely just need to put a shale in that, right?
I mean, I got the hustle on, and then I'm gonna be wearing IAS gloves, so I should be fine. Like I should be max breakpoint on that thing, easy. Like Let's I mean, I'll socket it up and throw it in there right now. I'll socket it up and put that bad boy right in there. I wanted to have it as like a, you know, an alternative, so I could just
Oh,
like
yo,
swap
for
over
sure.
and fire, which I thought would be pretty cool.
It'll be pretty good for cows. So.
Yeah, like whenever I'm in a situation with like a large number of monsters, I could just do a little sweep swap, little sweepy swoops.
Oh, right. I need to go pick up a broom.
I do need a High Lords. I need to trade for one of those.
You like my Enigma? Isn't it fantastic?
Do you like my Enigma? You got
You
a
see what I made
sacred
it in?
armor. That's one way to gatekeep your Enigma.
Max strength bar. Might as well make it in a sacred armor, right?
Like, boy. I'm waiting on this guy to show up. He's taking forever. Failed to join game error. This is a lot. Alright. Apparently he wants me to join game ham. He's a ham.
Alright, back to Trav I go.
Yeah, the Cow King has been... This guy must not be on ladder. Because it's not letting me join his game, and I'm getting the failed to join on his game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's non-ladder.
Every time that's happened, it's been a ladder, non-ladder issue. Not saying that's what it is, it's just every instance before this has been that.
Alright, I'm back.
Hardcore ladder.
Hardcore.
Frickin' tradery reset my dang buttons. Alright. Alright, canceled it. Moving on. Frickin' it does this occasionally. What are High Lords going for right now? Because I do need that to hit my breakpoint.
About an ist. Mal if you're lucky.
Recent trades. Hey, what's up, beautiful lady? You got a girlfriend? I do got a girlfriend. She beautiful. 2x est Vex. Looks like they're trading for Vex right now.
I go look at the recent trade.
Pretty solid. Either 2 ists or a Vex. Most of these have been going for a
Really?
Vex. That's interesting. One guy accepted
Vex
30
seems a bit
random
high.
P-gems.
For a High Lords, I was looking at that earlier. The recent trades are a little different.
Yeah, I'm looking at the recent trades. First one is Vex. Second one is Vex. Third one is Vex Vex. Fourth one is 2 ists. Is 2 ists about a Vex or no? 2 ists is a gull, right?
Yeah, 2S is a goal, 2 goals is a Vex.
So they're trading really steady at Vex right now.
According to the D2 trader, a Vex is between 2 to 5 ist. So
Okay, well,
kind of in
I
the
mean,
low end.
maybe I just offer somebody 2 ists and see what happens.
There's
You
one
know,
up here.
Some of that information is probably
Yo.
not accurate anymore because goals are needed a lot more now. For
Yeah, gulls were always
Gulls are
considered to be mid
worth-
runes, but
worth
then
a
they
lot
kind of became like
They make a
pseudo high
character.
runes ever since Mosaic, basically.
Yeah, 2 goals equal finished character.
Look at that one that I sent you. The
Just offer on it if you see it. Just offer 2 ists or something.
no, this one guy that has him up for an ist.
Oh, well, just offer it. I'll give you the ist.
Make over ist. There we go. Boop.
I got like 5 or 6 ists.
Team Korea. No.
Why does it keep save the ladder, please? Okay.
Why is this loading so
Platform.
long?
PC or Switch. Just save. I don't know why it keeps doing this to me. Mode, softcore, save.
There's
Like
something
it-
wrong with the server or something because I can't make an offer now. It's getting stuck on the load screen.
I don't know. It keeps pissing me off because it keeps like redoing my search like options. I'm just trying to search for stuff. I put the bird feeder up. Hopefully the cats will let them live.
I mean, I just pressed submit offer and the thing is just turning and turning. Nothing is happening. What happens if I refresh the page?
What about the peanuts?
Ah, man.
And now the whole freaking webpage is just like lagging up
Yep.
for me.
Yeah, me too.
It's just lagging up like crazy. Lag, 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 laggy, lag, lag, laggy, laggy, lag, 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 laggy,
You
lag.
think it's JSP people that are like trying to purposely DDoS that website to like make it obsolete?
I don't think they care because they make money out of the website too. Because they flip items there.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they use it
wouldn't
as a
they
way
make
to
more
do
to,
with
like,
money
just
laundering.
make it
They
off?
do money
Yeah.
laundering through there, I guarantee you.
Yeah. So for them, it's beneficial for the site to stay up too.
Money laundering, huh? You're
Punch a
talking
hole in
money
the G-face
laundering as
for me?
in like fake money or real money?
Sure.
No, you can buy for forum gold items and sell them for more than they're worth in runes on Tradery, and then trade those runes back on JSP for more forum gold. That's how
Yeah,
you
but you can't sell forum gold for actual money unless you
You
do
can
that
if you
illegally.
just go to Amazon.com.
So you're
Yeah, you can do
you're
that.
not allowed to do it legally within the JSP hierarchy. And if you
But
get
people
caught,
still do it.
if you get caught, they'll punish you. But that's literally why I just said money laundering. So
Mhm.
money laundering is a way in which you take money and you convert it into other currencies that are then considered legitimate. So you can take JSP currency and very easily money launder it through various services. Tradery is one of them. Like so basically think about it like this. Like you go to Tradery, you get some stuff on Tradery, and then you go and you sell it on JSP to earn currency, right? Then maybe you buy some things on JSP as well with that currency, and then you take those items and trade them back on Tradery to kind of like bulk up your money. Then once you have a certain amount of money on Tradery, you can sell that currency on like eBay or various other sources, and then you've got to launder it in some way to make the trade look like it's a legitimate transaction. So like there's a bunch of like cheap dirty tricks that they use to be able to get that money out of the system. And then on top of that, you can easily buy JSP currency. So that's another thing too, is that you donate money and then you get currency as a result.
I see what you're saying. So if you were to sell it on eBay, you'd sell it on eBay and then put that money into JSP currency and
People do this without
on
even
paper,
doing it
would
for
look
real
like-
money. They just do it for more currency so
I
they
mean,
can
you
buy
can-
more items.
You can just straight up buy JSP currency on there too, like on
Yeah,
eBay.
I knew you could do that. I just I
But-
didn't
but
think you
it-
could sell your currency that you made.
Imagine you're a botter, right? And you got like a bot army running and you got like a whole pile of burr runes. You can sell a burr rune on JSP right now for like 60 forum gold. Or you could sell it for way more on Tradery. Right? So it's not only that people do it for money, people just do it to legit just get more forum gold.
The really funny thing is that so it's not just the people who use JSP that are money laundering the money. So a while back, you guys may or may not remember this, but I had a guy come into stream who was talking to me for quite some time, and he said that he was originally part of like the founding team for JSP, and he ended up getting booted out because he was basically laundering money. And he said that pretty much all the founders like of JSP essentially launder money and sell JSP currency in various ways, like through different sources. And it's like he was telling me all about how it was basically like the most corrupt organization that he'd ever been a part of.
Was it S2?
I
Yeah,
can't
just be
remember exactly who
Was
it
it
was.
the guy that was dropping all the runes that one season?
No, it was before that. This guy
Oh,
showed
okay.
up. It was a long time ago. I think it was during like season 2 or season 1 or something. It was a while back, but he was dropping bombs left and right, like talking about like individual people on JSP who were using all sorts of dirty tricks to do illegal trades and like to manipulate the currency within the system and like. I
Yeah,
mean,
there's always been like glitches too back in the day where like that portal glitch, I forget what is exactly, but like so many portals or so many bodies and then you put a portal on top of it and your body would just pop and all your items would pop out of your body and people could grab them. Remember that was like a trick back in the day. You'd tell people you could dupe your stuff. And then it was like, oh look, your stuff got duped. No, it's just your stuff got popped out of your body. We're taking it. Yeah, that happened to me a few times.
Why is the website so weird now? Come on, dude, someone trade stuff.
Yeah, it just logged me out. Tradery is acting up.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything on Tradery, so I'm stuck. I might just make a game or something. I was like,
High list first.
Crusher apparently has a High Lords. He wants me to give him a socket, so I give him a socket quest, and I'll toss in a Isterun too, because I don't think that's a fair trade. Socket quest I think is worth a little bit more, or a little bit less. Sorry, a little bit less than
they're
High Lords.
going for Vex. That's crazy.
Well, it might not be because my settings got reset, so it could be that I was looking at like non-ladder. And every time I go on Trader, I don't know what's wrong with it, but like it keeps resetting my ladder, softcore, etc., etc., etc. Ladder, NA.
Do you have a socket quest, Ginger? I have one.
Yeah, I got 2 because this is a new character.
Pretty sure if anybody needs any sockets, I got a bunch.
I didn't even know you needed a High Lords.
Yeah, I just said it earlier. I said it earlier.
I mean, I wasn't here the whole time.
You got a High Lords? I kind of want one.
Yeah, I could use one too.
I think everybody gets it.
Well, I mean, Fatty, you know it's not going to you.
I got a Vex.
But
Oh, you win.
you can join my game though, Fatty. I do got something.
Ooh, you got some.
Whatever happened with Run 369? How'd that work out?
Dungos. Not Dungos, Nos Coil. Nos Coil.
Oh, wait, hang on. No. There was a miscommunication.
No. First of all, you just decided not to do it for no reason because you're
all right.
a cheapskate.
Shut up. I'm coming.
Even though I sold it to you, you're a cheapskate. It's okay.
I'll give you what I have. You.
No, I don't want it. I got something else for you though.
Here, take what I have at the
don't,
moment.
I don't want it. I'm going to leave it on the ground if you leave it here.
Well, I doubt you will.
Go to the Act 3 stash. Your present is waiting for you.
Ginger will show up and he'll sell it to the NPC. I'll make sure it's geed too, so you can't buy it back. Don't even test me either, because I've done it before.
Ooh.
There was that cursed Ohm rune, you remember? I straight up took that Ohm rune. I was like, if you leave it in the game, I said, I'm selling it to the NPC. He left it in the game. I walked right over to the NPC, and I sold that jank straight to the NPC.
Wait, hang on.
There we go. Okay.
What'd you give him?
That's funny.
Oh, I gave him a jab, GC, but
Oh, no.
he tried to send a heart emoji through game chat. And he sent me the mouth with a hashtag and no 3, so it wasn't a heart emoji. I don't know what it was.
I held the button. All right, that's my bad.
That means something else.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'm a little worried. Bom, 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 bom. Na, 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 na.
I watched way too much Kung Pao. Damn, somebody makes up no sense to think of that stupid movie.
Beautiful. Got you a beautiful socket in your beautiful G face, sir.
What is G-Face going for?
Ah ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a tip, Crusher Mike. Okay, ready? All right, this is the tip. When someone's teasing you like this, all right, you can do one of two things to stop them from teasing you. Okay, first one is to initiate a trade, which stops them from being able to click on the item. Second one is to walk away and run toward them to pick it up, because the person who's moving always has priority on picking up items. Works every single time. You just go like this, and you initiate a trade, and it stops them from being able to drop the item up and down. And then you win. Profit. Alright, I need to steal the laying of hands. Unless somebody has another pair of laying of hands, so I don't have to steal laying of hands from my girl.
I think I do.
You got like an extra?
I think I do.
Because I just, I
Oh
need
no, I
to,
dropped mine in the swappy.
I just need the fire res. That's
You check
basically
it.
all I really need. Because I'm using the fire sunder, of course, and I don't have a flickering flame on my head, so. Hey, Alexandre Bex with the 55 raid over here. What's up, my boy?
Do you need a flickering flame?
No, I'm going to use a COA.
You got one, Vidal?
Let's see what
I'm checking.
Alexandre was streaming before he left.
That definitely got
Hardcore
it.
ladder. Novasork. Ooh. That's spicy. You teleport right in the packs, too.
Yeah, he probably
Yeah,
went
dude.
immortal though with Gurkies.
Oh, he probably went immortal. Yeah. That's probably a good idea.
What game do I go to?
Yeah, like Gurkies makes that Sork like kind of crazy. It's very hard to be killed.
What game for the laying of hands?
Wow. I'm in GGM1. I was looking at the raiders. All the raiders are chatting. Like, several of the raiders that are chatting have been banned in other channels. It's interesting. YouTube, Twitch does that now. It'll tell me, like, where you got banned at in other channels. Especially if you have, like, friendships going on with other streamers. Gaming Jesus, what did you do to get banned in Trix's channel? Okay. I need to know what you did. I need to know what you did, sir. I need to know. Probably PK'd her. Tricks, they like to try and tricks by getting her PK'd. It is hardcore, so PKs are pretty, like, big over there. Because obviously if you can get somebody PK'd, they gotta, like, redo their whole character, basically.
From the ground up.
Mm-hmm. From the ground up, pound up. You like the one with the seed analysis? Yeah, I've been working pretty hard on that. I'm still, like, in the process of trying to figure out where we can go from here with it. But, I'm also a little bit worried that if I go too far with it, I might accidentally, like, destroy the game and all the economy. It's like, oh, okay, burr runes are worth nothing now, and, well, this is just sad. Wait a minute. Dang, I'm only at 5% fire res, even with the laying of hands. Need to get that COA on my head. What is that? Did I activate? I didn't activate terror zones, did I? I did not. I need to check the box. I need to check the box. Can't count. I can't tell you how many times I have literally I'm a new character. Went to go do a terror zone. The box isn't checked. I don't know the box isn't checked.
It also seems to uncheck itself sometimes when you're changing characters.
Yeah. It's not nice. I like Tricks too. We got like a little partnership. We recommend each other's content. She's on my my YouTube page and at the little in the recommended section. Ancient Sway. Ancient Sway is good for fire. Go down there and murder some stuff. I mean, I'm only just not wearing a helmet. I suppose I could.
you'll be fine.
I suppose I could put a helmet on my head. I mean, I probably got something in here that like could just fill the slot, and for 2
You
levels.
should
Yeah, I got look. I got a towels. Look,
make
there's
a flickering
towels.
flame for now, and then when you get your COA, fine.
Towels are Roderick.
It's only a Vex.
It's only 2 levels away. Oh God, what's my phone blowing up for? What did I do?
Oh, you already have a decent crown?
Well, yeah, because I was doing the kicks in, so it's just I just pulled it off of her. So she's fire, and I was using COA on her with 2 fire facets in it, so it was just like no brainer. I just pulled it on over. Oh yeah, shook in there. No, come back here. Then I get to switch my crossbow, and I get to shoot him in the face.
Hey, a Warcry's GC. Nice, finally. Rolled a GC that's decent.
Yeah, you only never seen a paladin with a bow, hey.
Does anybody have a Bale GC I can roll?
When did season 7 start? So
Yeah, Bob.
shortly after season 4 of Diablo
5/12.
4 started. It was only like 2 weeks after. It wasn't very long ago. I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I could go look. Oh, there's so many. Oh. Poor Merc. He needs to be redone too. I totally forgot about him. I don't even know what I want to put on him.
That ring. Oh, a jewel. I'll take that.
Honestly, I should probably make a plague, maybe? Plague Merc doesn't sound terrible.
Alright, what act are you in?
I'm in trap or in
Rather than officially its own act.
For real.
Who's it's got its own act? What?
Thank you very much.
wizard.
What's this?
He said, "What act are you in?" He said, "Trav."
Yeah, because I was on my bar, so it's like the only place that the character
I'm in
goes.
the Trav acts.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Act Trav.
Give me the
It's
trap.
the only waypoint I have in Act 3.
That's the only waypoint I have in hell.
In hell, period. Yeah.
Yeah, we were skipping some waypoints on New Character Day. A little rough. My boy's missing like most of the waypoints.
Well, to be fair, once we got to Act 3 and Trav, I think Bob fell asleep. He had his
I did.
Oh yeah, I need to get Ravenfrost. What am I doing? I'm over here like getting.
Oh, I dropped
chilled
2 in
by
a swappy
everything.
game. I wish I would have
Oh,
known
I mean,
I'd have given you one.
I mean, I could cannibalize all my characters. Like, I just gotta remember to swap all the gear back when I'm done.
I keep
I
forgetting. to
got
put
a
my gold
message
away,
on
man.
tradery, or is that just tradery being stupid? Like, what's going on?
I think it's being stupid because I just got a ping too a little while back and got nothing to show for it.
No, it's just the hardcore guy that was reposting his dujink. That's all.
I got a really bad Ravenfrost.
Nah, I got a decent one.
Does it say cannot be frozen?
I'm just gonna pass it over. It's not a big deal.
Then it's not bad if it still says cannot be frozen.
Nah, it's missing that one. It's missing that stat.
Oh, that one's gone?
Yeah.
It lost that stat?
Weird.
I know, that's
Weird.
kind of crazy.
Oh, I do have a conquest sword in here.
It's a Raven Chili.
I've gotten so many levels in Trav already. It's crazy.
Ice skating. That's fun to ice skate, though. What's wrong with ice skating? You don't like ice skating? Probably broke your ankle when you were ice skating, didn't you? That's okay. Oh my god, I watched a movie
Learn
on
how to
Netflix.
skate, jeez.
I watched a movie on Netflix the other day. It was an Adam Sandler movie called Blended. That movie was great.
We are blending. We are blending.
That movie was great. I love that movie. They even had freaking like the cast was like, you know, obviously Adam Sandler was in there, Drew Barrymore was in there, but then they also had my boy over there with a PC Master Race boy with his blending song. He did a really good job, honestly. I was kind of excited about his part in the movie. He just kept showing up randomly and singing the blending song. It's freaking amazing. Which one do I want to take off? Do I need cold resistance? I do. I need the lightning and the fire, but I guess it really doesn't matter. I get the cold absorption from this, so that should be fine. They are blending. On the Plague Zone you made at the beginning of the season with S Titan's best in slot, or would Wraith's Flight have been better? I chose Wraith's Flight because Wraith's Flight is easy to obtain, and against all odds, nobody found a Wraith's Flight before I got an S Titans. So that's just how it ended up. S Titans isn't best in slot, but it's better than Wraith's Flight. Wraith's Flight isn't best in slot either. Best in slot is actually a ridiculously hard to find item that
it doesn't exist.
I mean, they exist. They're just, you know, like many burr rune of things. So your F Titans is like the next best thing until you can find your many burr rune javelin. Ah, you got conviction. I ain't going over there. That's right. I got ranged attacks and I got melee attacks. Y'all suck, and your mom's hoe.
That's rude.
So rude. But true.
Wait till we start blending. We are blending.
Spirit Mask. Good.
Dude, they cracked me up.
Doesn't have plus 12 to skills. Put it back on the ground.
The movie cracked me up though because Adam Sandler had a daughter,
Plus 12.
and the daughter like did not look like a girl at all, and it confused the crap out of me because he kept calling her Larry, and she had like a boy's haircut. She was wearing like boys' clothes, and like, I don't know what it was, but there was like nothing feminine going on whatsoever. And even like all throughout the movie, like they kept mistaking her for a boy. Like, she's a girl. And Adam Sandler worked at a Dick's Sporting Goods with frickin' Shaquille O'Neal. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, Shaquille O'Neal was at Dick's Sporting Goods with him. Like, the whole movie's crazy. The cast of the movie's nuts. I don't even know. I don't know where how that gem fell through my my repository of knowledge, but it did. It popped up on Netflix recently though, and I remedied that.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot. It's a good one.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen that movie, if you like Adam Sandler, you like Drew Barrymore, like that's definitely not one you don't want to miss. It's good. It's good. It's good. Adam Sandler's kind of been like partnered with Netflix recently, hasn't he? Maybe that's what's going on. Like a lot of his older movies are popping up on Netflix now. I mean, it's not really that old, unless I'm just old. It was 2015. 2015 is not like, you know, it's not like 20, 30 years ago or anything, but. Happy Father's Day. Oh, I'm not a father. I'm not a father. Somebody stopped me when we were out today, and they were like, Happy Father's Day, man. And I'm like, Like, well, I don't got any kids. I don't got any. Got a bunch of kids that I helped raise. Does that count? Does that count? Don't think it does. I'm the father of a pet. Father of a dog.
Yeah, kids are overrated.
I mean, I've helped raise tons of kids. I've pretty much practically raised my sister's kids. I was there like all the dang time watching them and making sure they were safe. You know, holy Jesus, amp damage, everything in the world. Yeah, freaking. Let's let them cool off for a second and let me go clear this amp. We're gonna go back down there. Sure, I got my shield up. Alright, let's try this. Dang it, I did not mean to click on that door. Yeah, see, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Oh. Do I play D3 or just D2R and D4? I used to play D3 way back in the day. I played it when it launched. I played it for a long time. Kind of sucked. Then Reaper of Souls expansion came out, and they lured me back with the Necromancer and the Crusader, which I thought the Necromancer was going to be like the D2 Necromancer. It wasn't. I thought the Crusader was going to be like the D2 Paladin. It wasn't. I mean, I did put a lot of time into it. You know, I tried to make it work, but I ended up just like hating D3. I mean, probably not the answer that you wanted, but it's the answer that you deserve. It's the answer you deserve.
Yeah, D3 had like a few good seasons, and that was it. Pretty much the seasons that opened up build diversity. That was good, and everything else just wasn't.
I mean, to be fair, if they gave me D3, I'd fix it in like an hour. I could tell them everything they need to do to bring life back to that game, and if they followed what I said, honestly, the game could become one of the best titles in the franchise. But honestly, they would be unwilling to do the suggestions that I would have. I don't think they would like my suggestions very much. Suggestion number one would literally be delete the sets from the game. The sets are one of the worst things that ever happened to D3. They need to just take all those sets, every single one of the sets. I mean, all of them, even the crappy ones too, because the crappy ones are there for no other reason other than just to be crappy sets. They need to take all them sets and they need to just delete them. If you delete all the sets from Diablo 3, believe it or not, the game actually starts to become more fun, because then you actually have fun like building characters and, you know, like actually like designing them and figuring out what uniques you want to use and actually having fun, you know, like determining how
You know what I
wanna
always
play the
found
game.
weird in that game?
The
Is
set,
that they
what?
well, I've always found it weird that they put so much emphasis on like the cosmetics, but then they gave all characters like this power up that you have to use that changes your character's shape into a basic barbarian, a basic shadow guy for the monk, a basic looking demon hunter.
Oh, cosmetics? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really talking about cosmetics.
On D3, you have to like use your 50% damage reduction ability.
Yeah, he was talking about them like having so much emphasis on the cosmetics in the game, but then one of your skills took all your cosmetics away.
Yeah, and then everyone walks around looking the same.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. He was like, they put so much emphasis on everything, but like the demon hunters, what is it? Vengeance?
Yeah,
Turns you into like the blue shadow guy. You're that guy now.
Yeah, and the monk is like, you're this black shadow.
Yeah, the
The
sorceress
dwarf, you're
had
like
that.
this white hand Super Saiyan.
She had that like ultimate mode that she went into. That
The
was
diamond
also.
skin?
It was like her Archon form or something.
Yep, that one too.
Yep.
Yeah, Archon.
Yeah.
Permanent Archon all the time.
That would also
Just
do the same thing. I know. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And then you had the champion Akarat like form. That was a whole thing too.
Yeah, berserk form for the barbarian.
The guy always reminded me of Fifth Element.
Oh, one shot
The
myself.
walking egg.
Freaking
That's pretty funny.
dolls all over the place. That's what I get for playing with the dolls, guys. I played with the dolls. I played with the dolls and I died. They blew up in my ugly face now. I didn't do no good. I died to them. Hey, at least I killed them and took them with me. Honks. I need my corpse back. I need my corpse back. I need my life
I haven't
back.
found anything in trap in quite some time. Anything like really good. Found like lower tier stuff.
Man, this place is just like cancerous. Like, I mean, it's not just the dolls. It's the fact that the stupid succubuses down here just spam amp on you the entire time while you're trying to fight the dolls.
Yep.
Like, good luck actually fighting the dolls without amp on you, which is
What
a
are you
death,
doing, bell runs?
which is a death sentence. No, I'm just running the ancient tunnels,
Oh.
or not ancient tunnels, Ancient's Way on the icy cellar. But I think I might want to cry one of my cornflakes.
Grizz armor.
You like my outfit? Well, glad you do. I saw this at box lunch and I had to pick it up. I just had to. Like it was an imperative. I looked in the window; they weren't even open yet. And I was like, I need it. And my girlfriend just rolled her eyes. But we did go back and get it, which is nice.
Really? Nothing in this run.
God, I wish they would give up already. Every single like day on frickin' Facebook, I get these messages from these like fake, like wannabe admin pages where they're trying to tell me my page is gonna get deleted because of some sort of like thing that I did wrong. And I'm not an idiot. Like I'm not falling for this. You guys send these so much that even if a real one came, I would ignore it. like even if they actually did contact me and were like, we're gonna ban your page, I probably would still not respond because of how many of these fake ones you send me on a regular basis. I'd be like, I'm gonna need you to prove who you are. Can you just turn off Facebook, like the whole web page for like 10 seconds? All right, I'm going now. Start. Let's see. I'll be refreshing. Cause otherwise I'm not believing you. Nope, you didn't turn off. You didn't turn off Facebook. No, it's not okay. It's not you.
Ral rune. It's the best rune in the game.
It's
I
definitely
love
not.
it so much. What, Ral rune?
No, that's.
Oh, okay.
No, I was talking about my little stupid thing I was doing.
What are these boots? Terrible. That's what they are. Alright, I gotta not forget to go to my stash and deposit all of my gold this run.
Good afternoon.
She bought peanuts for the squirrels, and now she's worried the cats are going to get the squirrels. Dude, I had the freakiest thing happen to me one day. Like, I was driving home from work. And, so I'm driving home from work, and I'm on the side of the road in the gutter is a kitten. Like, I kid you not. Like just straight up, like almost like a newborn, except, you know, it was moving around a little bit here and there, so it must have been a little bit older than that, right? So I'm looking at it, and as I'm approaching, I'm not even going that fast because it's like, kind of like a, you know, a neighborhood road, so I was only going like 25, 35 miles an hour anyway. And so I'm approaching this kitten, and I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get out. I got my seatbelt unbuckled. I'm slowing down. Like, I'm going to get out, and I'm going to grab this kitten because, god dang, if there's going to be a kitten on the side of the road in the gutter, and I'm not going to get it. And so I pull up next to the kitten, and as soon as I pull up next to the kitten, the head spins toward me, right? Because, you know, like it's a big giant car right next to it, right? So it spins toward me. as if like illusion magic was suddenly dispelled, the kitten transformed into a squirrel. And I was like, holy Jesus. I was like, there's no way that was a squirrel. I wish I had caught it on camera, because it was like you looked at it from far away, it was a kitten. You started getting closer, it was a kitten. You got right up on it, it was a kitten. And then as soon as he turned his head, it was like, poof, I'm a squirrel. And I'm like, no way. I said, get out of here, you stupid squirrel.
So where's your new squirrel at?
I almost went out and grabbed him. I was about to go out and get the squirrel. I had the door halfway open when he turned his head.
Yes, warrior.
I was about to have me a squirrel pit.
Afternoon.
Wouldn't be the first time I had caught a squirrel. I caught a squirrel before. Barehanded. Got that little squirrel. And I fed him nuts. And he was mad at me, too. He was real mad. He would, like, I won't want to say hiss, but there's something that squirrels do that's close to a hiss. And he was, like, hissing at me. And then he would, like, lean down and he would pick up one of the little pieces of dried fruit or the nuts that I was handing him. And then he would like, eat that. And then once he finished eating that, he would kind of hiss at me again. He was like, I like this food, but I don't like you. So he wanted to make sure I understood that although he was eating the food, it did not constitute friendship. Oh no. I was looking at the Alexander's page, the one guy who raided me. He had his Sork died. Oh no. Level 98 hardcore sorceress. Oh no, amp. Oh no, conviction. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, that was rough. Right there, that was not good. The amp, when he got amped right before he teleported into the pack, that was rough. And these guys right here, like, if for those of you who underestimate these guys, don't ever underestimate these guys, okay? These little chargers right here. These chargers are nasty. They are so freaking nasty. Don't ever underestimate these guys, these chargers. They will, especially if you're amped or they have might or they have fanaticism or they're extra strong or anything, that charge ability they have will just demolish you. It don't matter how much HP you got. Like, if they got the right mods and they hit you with that charge impact, ow. And sometimes they'll do it multiple times in a row. It's nasty. Very nasty. So nasty. I don't like it. It's so nasty. So I made a comment that the Terror Zone noise sounds like the Netflix opening sequence. And somebody said that the Terror Zone noise actually comes from StarCraft. That it's a very specific sound from StarCraft, and I don't know if there's any truth to this. I never really was into StarCraft back in the day. I was into Warcraft at that time, but not StarCraft. And so I don't know this one specifically. But
I don't recall it, but I'm not a StarCraft.
Let me pull it up. He said this is the sound from StarCraft 2 when Protoss mothership spawns. Proto mothership spawning noise.
Protoss.
Protoss. What if we type in Protoss mothership? Is there a... Maybe there's something we can find from it.
Well, I hardly ever made a mothership, so that would make sense.
Sound effects. Legacy of the Void. Wonder if there's a soundboard. But I mean, if it's true, I guess that makes sense because they're both Blizzard games, so they just pulled like a sound effect from another Blizzard title.
I can't place it, but I've seen probably. I could probably count the number of mothership spawnings I've seen on one hand.
Yeah, it's a rarer unit, right?
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense.
You're only allowed one per game, and it's not. It wasn't part of the meta that much. Or one at a time.
Mage fleet. Ooh, Aspire Tell. F? On F1 socket. Boo. 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 I charged around and I liked it. Charged everywhere with my Paladin. I don't think I'm going back down to the icy cellar though. The combination of dolls and amp is just a little bit too spicy for me. Maybe once I get my Crown of Ages on. My poor Merc is just not cut out for anything right now. He needs to be replaced. I'm trying to think of what I want to replace him with. I don't know.
The amp lets the dolls give you deeper hugs.
Deeper hugs? I don't want the hugs of the deepness. Get down with the deepness. I need, like, way more attack rating. My attack rating is trash. Why is my attack rating so trash? I mean, that's with Raven, right? Yeah, it's with Raven. Got an 88 attack rating ring. I got maxed out Zeal, so I mean, like, that's not an issue. I guess it's because Holy Fire gives me, like, no attack rating whatsoever.
You need those small charm.
I'm gonna have to work in some attack rating somewhere, somehow, that's for sure.
Resistance attack rating, small charm.
I mean, thankfully for all the crappy, like, you know, crappy monsters, because Phoenix has a jaw rune in it, I got ITD, but ITD's not gonna help me when I'm fighting, like, Diablo or Bale or, like, whatever. Holy Jesus. I mean, it's working right now on these little trash mobs. How does your hotkey replace your left click instead of your right click? You just do it on the one that you wanted to do it on. If you want a hotkey to be on this side, you do it on this side. If you want a hotkey to be on this side, you do it on this side. Like, if I put Z on my right click, then I can do it that way, but that's stupid. Because I don't want to do it that way. So I take it over here and I press Z on this side. And then that allows me to charge on the left side instead of the right side. You can't do that for every skill though. Like, you can't do that for teleport. Teleport only works on the right click. Some skills only work on the right click. Some skills work on the left click. There's actually a limited number of skills that work on left click, so. Nah, hotkeys on the left and the right. I usually have like a double hotkey over here at some point. Like, I can't remember like what I. Cause I already got charge, but I usually use X for something else. I might not need it this time though. Might be pretty well set for hotkeys. I use Z for my fast travel, whatever my fast travel is. If it's teleport, it's still Z. It's just on the right click instead of the left click. Alright. Are there dolls down here this time? I mean, I know I'm cruising for a bruise in here, but... Okay, we got Yetis, Succubus, and... snakes. Okay, well that's good. That's fine. Snakes are a little bit of a pain in the butt though with their stupid little charge. Snakes also have charge, and I have amp right now on me, so I think we're just gonna be a bow paladin for today.
The ping pong is fun.
The ping pong?
When one snake hits you, the other snake hits you, and then just back and forth.
That's not fun. What's fun about that? That's not fun.
Super fun.
That's not fun. That's death. That's what that is.
I like to play ping pong with.
I forgot how good frickin' 5-frame Zeal feels.
I can't carry it.
It's one of those things that like some people just don't incorporate into their build, and like, I'm not really sure what to tell the people that don't incorporate it into their build because it's really good, and you're missing out. Like if you don't have 5-frame Zeal, it's just a lot of damage that you're missing out on.
This Thresher ethereal? No, of course not.
Or is it 4-frame Zeal? I can't even remember. Whatever the max IAS breakpoint on Zeal is.
1 frame
Why-
Zeal. Final answer.
It's I think it's 4448 or
Eight.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4448. It's like 4 frames
Why-
for each hit, and then it's like 8 for the last hit or something.
Max break points 5.21 attacks per second.
Yeah, that's a lot of attacks per second. That's a lot of attacks per second. Come on down to the Paradise City where the yellow grass is looking really yellow.
I wouldn't touch the grass then.
Dude, how much damage does that stupid little Firestorm proc do anyway? Like, I'm using 5-frame Zeal, so I think it was all, or 4-frame Zeal. He's going on all the freaking time, all the time, and it's like an 80% chance because it's 40% chance to cast level 22, and I'm using 2, so I got 40% on both basically, which adds up to 20 since 480 since they're the same level. So level 22 Firestorm. What the hell is that? You know, I didn't know that Amazon Basin was still updating their stuff. I don't know who's updating it, but I found some entries in there that made me realize that it is actually being updated. I'll show you guys in a second. But, okay, so it looks like it's 492 fire damage unsynergized. I mean, that's not terrible for something that's popping out for free all the time. So you might be wondering how the hell I knew that Amazon Basin. So if you type in Amazon Basin enemy fire resistance, enemy fire resistance right here. All right, so look on the page, and look what's on the page. Flickering flame is on here, and look what it says. It says ladder no, D2R only. So I don't know who's updating Amazon Basin, but it's obviously being updated. Very interesting indeed. Anya is frozen. Hurry up. Man, she can chill out for a little while. She be aight. She be aight. Okay, she be aight. What's up, Sir Fox Gaming? I think we're on to the next game. Let's go. I did hear a snake, but that's okay. He can live. The snake can live. For now. Silly Anya always getting frozen.
Salutations.
What was the reason why he froze Anya anyway? Was it just to like cause us trouble so that we didn't find? Was it what? Was he basically just buying Mephisto time? Is that the story?
Wasn't she like the one that was onto him? So we just like imprisoned her so she couldn't tell or something?
That's what I
You
thought.
have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people.
Because when you go talk to her, she's like, yeah, I don't trust that guy, blah blah blah.
I hope you
Having
can
some
bring
weird
an end
deals.
to Bale's reign of destruction. Our council of elders is gone. My father asked among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Bale. Thank you, hero. You have done the impossible, hero. Your defeat of the last of the three primevals is a good morning.
You have done the impossible. Betrayal of Haragas.
Neelathok is a traitor. If Bale gets the relic, he shall enter the mountain and wreak havoc there. I cannot believe that Neelathok would give the relic to Bale in any kind of trade. He's truly insane if he believes that he can deal with the Lord of Destruction.
She gave me a shield. It sucks. I mean, it does suck, but it's actually kind of like not half bad if I was like on a solo self-found run. It's +1 pally with 18 all res. +1 pally with the 18 all res. +1 pally with the 8. Look, I can suck the bodies up. Poor little guys, sucking up your bodies. Can't do nothing, sucking up your bodies. Aw, you got up? That's okay, sit back down. Anybody else? Anybody else? I sucked up all your bodies. Oh, yeah, I can get you? Okay, there you go. Suck up your body too. I'm trying to think what mercenary I want for this character.
Act 5 maybe?
I'd go Act 4.
Act 4 merc? Wow. Those guys are hard to get. You gotta do the secret quest.
Necromancer.
Act 1 Faith Merc.
Act 1 faith merc?
Act 2 attack rating merc.
And then take off all your
They
IS
are.
that you don't need and put other stuff on.
If she's around though.
It is a consideration.
I don't like doing the range merc with the melee character. It's incompatibility. I like doing the melee, the range and the range, and the melee and the melee. Like when you're doing auras, she always stays too far away. Maybe if fanaticism had a larger radius.
Yeah, to do a lot of it. Keep running. She kinda gets stuck everywhere.
Yeah, I
Never
don't like.
around when you need her.
I don't like relying on them for my fanaticism. When I'm on the Zon, it's okay. Like it's okay when you're on the Zon because the Zon, you know, she's back there with the merc most of the time. And then you got the Valkyrie up front, so. That's right.
Where did I put my throne?
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, it's
just-
time to go to work, man. It's time to go to work. Time to get up, time to go.
Work? What's
Gotta
that?
go. I don't know. Neelathak's story is so stupid. He's stupid. I think he's just gone senile. I think that's all that's all there is with Neelathak. I think it's just
Senile.
we just boil it down to he's senile.
He's senile.
Chickens have lasers in their beaks. And the demons are coming.
Huh.
I like the guy though, with the rabbit.
I
He's
mean,
cool.
I don't know if you guys saw that clip of Biden go to the. He walked up to this lady and ordered an ice cream cone, and the lady was like confused because it wasn't even an ice cream shop; it was a coffee shop. It's like, and it's just, I think that's Neelathak. I think Neelathak is our president.
Yep.
To be fair though, you can get ice cream in most coffee shops here.
You can't get ice cream at that particular shop. The lady was so confused. She was like really confused. She was like, "Sir, this is an ice cream shop. I mean, this is not a coffee shop."
I'm a barista.
Maybe he wanted the new ice cream coffee.
Oh, ice cream coffee can be pretty good though.
Neelathak gave the token to Bale. It's like he's like, "Here, Elder, have a token," and Bale's like, "I'm the Lord of Destruction." What? You're the Lord of Destruction? I thought you were Bull Cathos. Oh man, how am I gonna explain this back in Haraga?
You are.
That's it. We're kidnapping Anya. Wait, what did she do?
I don't know, but it just, sounded like a good idea.
We need to have some collateral when we enter the mountain.
This character just like flies through most of this stuff. Yeah.
Still, I think a monster energy, probably.
Oh, I leveled up, so I got a level 40 blaze over here.
Nice.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Zoom, zoom.
Oh yeah, I zoom around real fast when I level up. I don't know whoever thought about that mod. Like, whoever thought about that mod is a silly person. Let's give them level 700 blaze when they level up. Like, so it's only going to be useful, like, 15 times? Ever?
And you have to, like,
No, to be fair, you
plan
should be
your level.
dying less.
like, oh, I'm about to level. I need to go find a large group or something.
And then
Yeah, so
whoever,
I can run around.
then whoever thought up the, like, on death modifier, like, for hardcore, like, the hardcore characters are just like, oh, so we get nothing then.
Yeah, they would probably want it the other way around, actually.
Well, you don't want to die in hardcore, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't want to die in normal core either.
Well, at least
actually
you
heard
can
of-
reuse the gear as long as you remember to turn off your friends looting you.
I've actually heard of on PvP sometimes, like in hardcore, they do what's called shared mutual destruction, which is where they'll have like all of the facets, like one of every facet in their their inventory or on their character. so that when they die, they just like explode in like fireballs, blizzards, like novas, like all like the whole 9 yards. So if you're like within range when they fall, it's just like instant death to the person who's nearby.
That'd be awesome though. Like a poisoned caterpillar. Just
I'd be
kill
like,
me,
"Oh,
try me.
So you won, huh? So you think?
You've activated my trap card.
Oh, do
You've
that, but
activated my
yeah,
trap
go into a full
Nuts.
game and hostile everybody.
And they're next to fail. Hello.
Not so fast, Seto Kaiba. You've activated my trap card. Upon death, user will emit 70,000 volts of lightning. A cold so fierce that it will freeze your very bones. Fire to sear the eyebrows off your face. And a poison so virulent that God himself could not survive. I loved watching that show, and I know it's not a show made for adults, okay? I understand. But like there were just so many fun moments in that show, just stupid stuff. Like the trap card thing, and then you like you know, he would be all confident and everything. He'd be like, ha ha ha, I summon my blue-eyed white dragon. And I attack your hit points directly. Not so fast, Kaiba. You've activated my trap card. And then he'd be like, what?
Uno reverso.
I even saw the illustrious you've activated my trap card, and they're like, not so fast. Your activation of my trap card has activated my trap card. When a user plays a trap card, the trap is reflected back upon them.
It must be so easy to write those shows though, because you can literally just make up stuff.
I mean, the cards are real. I mean, the rules were real. Like, I mean, the heart of the cards was BS, but, you know, like, whatever. I mean, the boy pulled out, like, a full Exodia. I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Every time they say the heart of the cards, they're actually, like, distracting you from them, like, stacking their deck.
Well, I mean, technically, he did have a way to stack the deck. Like, when he said the heart of the cards, what he really meant is that thing around his neck, which was some sort of like mystical artifact. You don't find out until much later, but that actually is a mystical artifact that stacks the deck.
Yeah, that's why I always want.
It's straight up does.
You just got the thing, the pyramid. Doesn't he like complete that set at some point? I've seen like most of the series.
They start collecting the relics, or they start fighting people that have the relics. And
Yeah.
there's a couple different relics. I can't remember them all.
Yeah, I stopped watching before that.
I didn't get to like see all of it. I mean, we're talking about like, you know, network television. Good luck ever watching any television show in perpetuity. Like,
I have to watch it in the morning on the weekends on the reruns.
No, network TV, they just spin a random number generator to episode 5, episode 28, episode 6.
You know what the irony is that a lot of those episodes were actually banned. So I actually found out later on that the reason why a lot of those episodes never like made it onto air and why we never saw any of them was because a lot of them got banned. They were just like on like the poor list or something. They may not have been necessarily banned from television, but the networks were showing episodes that were popular and would make them money. And they didn't want to show episodes that weren't popular and didn't make them money. So they were more likely to take a badly aired episode. Like if they had like the difference between two episodes was like 100,000 people watch this episode and only like 10,000 people watch this episode, they would take the lesser watched episodes and just never show them. Because they're like, well, we don't want to show anything that's not going to make us money.
Makes sense though.
Yep.
It may have aired one time, like when it was brand new, like the first time it aired, and then maybe they might have tried to do like a re-airing of it at some point. But there's always a point, it seemed like, where they would just take the episode and they would just put a black X next to it, like some sort of pirate mark, like the black pirate mark, and then they would just never show that again, basically.
You have the black spot.
I tell you, network television ruined so many TV shows for me. And it wasn't until like Netflix and Hulu and like all the other things came around and I was able to watch them in order. I was able to watch them, without commercial breaks, without them like spreading it over like 4 weeks of like next episode will be Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, blah, 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 blah. It's like without them spreading it across like an entire year to watch like one season.
That's how I watched House.
You would be surprised though how many shows are actually good that you thought were crap if you just go back and watch them in order. Like, and one episode after the other. They're actually a lot better than you would think. I think that's why a lot of the television shows that were on TV back then were all like episodic, which is basically where like the episodes have like no connection to the next episode, so that you can consume them individually. Yeah. But any show that wasn't episodic would get cut up by the networks. They would get shown in the wrong order, or they would miss episodes, and then you'd have no clue what the hell was going on. Like, so how are you supposed to follow the TV show if you with the way that they were showing it? And then Netflix comes out, you start watching the shows in order, you actually get to see all the episodes, like, and even some of the episodes that might have been cut, and then sometimes they even throw the pilot in there, which is fun, because like, like the Star Trek one has the pilot in there. Like if you watch the original Star Trek with Kirk, they show the pilot that doesn't have Kirk in it, the one with, God, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember it. Pike? Was his name Pike? I think his name was Pike. Wait a minute, did I find the waypoint while I was in here? Let me make sure I grab the waypoint. I did grab the waypoint. Nice. Okay, good. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was hilarious. I freaking love watching it. And the intro was amazing too. Like I don't care what you say, that intro was fire. That jank would be like, you.
Oh yeah.
It's time to do.
But so many cartoons have good intro songs though. Back then. I don't know about nowadays.
What's up, Pierre? The African.
I saw they did a remake of Thundercats, and I was like, this looks weird.
If a show didn't have a good intro, was it even a good show? Like, I mean, I'm over here like as a kid, I know all the intro songs. It's like
some shows have better intros than the actual show.
I want to be the very best, or like it's time.
Dude, I have the original Pokemon music CD somewhere with like all the soundtracks.
I mean, you could take it for days. It's like Transformers. Robots in disguise. Yeah. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Dude, freaking all the good shows had like bomb intros, man.
Even like the scene switches in the Transformers were awesome, where they had like the whole thing like.
Exactly, because they're Transformers. They transform. Have the intro transform too, why not?
Yeah. Everything transformed.
Everything transforms.
That was a good transform sound impression.
Oh yeah, I was a big fan.
That was good.
Sucking up the corpses with my redemption aura. Ow! Stop making corpses on your own. 4-frame Zeal, and I can't hit nothing. I walked up to Neelithak, and it was like X X X X X X X X X X X X X hit X X X X X X hit X X X hit X X X X X X.
What's your attack rating?
4,000. It's awful.
That's not a lot. Yeah.
That's with max. That's with max Zeal too, and a Ravenfrost. Like that's pathetic. I guess I'm probably gonna have to stack. Stack some decks.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but well, I guess we'll see. I'm only level 81 right now too, though, so I got some room to grow.
Maybe you can find some small charms with some resist and attack rating on them.
I'm probably gonna have to. Why is my lightning capped out? What the hell? Got like 10 trillion lightning rounds apparently. Where's that coming from?
I got it on mine too. For some reason, my fire rest is always overcapped, and I have no fire rest.
It's not.
Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine.
Get myself some decent dual lead string.
I'm excited about the Wolverine movie. I want to watch it.
I'm excited about the new Deadpool movie.
He's wearing yellow. He's in the Deadpool movie.
Wait, isn't the Deadpool movie out right now? Let's go call my
Deadpool X Wolverine.
Yeah, me and my bro are gonna have to go see that. Deadpool's fucking funny. It's just like it's like the comics.
Nobody's gonna want to watch it with me, but it's July 26th. It's like a month away.
Ah, okay, it's still some time. July 26th for you guys. It should probably be the same day. They do that globally now, do they? Deadpool 3.
I was kind of surprised. I was at the theater earlier today, and they had a showing.
Release date 24
Lord of
July.
the Rings, The Two Towers was in the theater. I was like, what?
Well, that's ancient by now.
It said Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, 2024.
Is it another remaster or something? Or just like another re-release?
Could just be a showing in the theater. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was AMC, though.
They don't really do that here, where they like rerun older movies. Kind of a shame.
I don't know why not. There's a lot of good ones that people would definitely like to see in the theater.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they could do like a Star Wars marathon. I guarantee you people would show up.
Oh, they do those kind of things, like Friday night horror stuff around Halloween. I've been to like some kind of anime showing in the cinema. They show a bunch of anime movies back to back, like what the old Akira, Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Such a sad anime.
Ah, the first one's kind of okay.
Such a sad anime. Once you understand the truth of it.
Yeah, it's consciousness.
Well, it didn't take me. Took me a long time to understand that anime. I had to watch like some of the other newer ones to kind of like really understand what the hell was going on. Because it's kind of a crazy anime and like it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense at first. Why they call her a ghost in the shell. I thought it was just because she was inside of a robot body. That's not why they call her ghost in the shell. They call her Ghost in the Shell, for those of you who are unaware. I've talked about this before on stream. But they call her Ghost in the Shell because she was never born. Yep. So basically, at one point during the story, the mother of... I can't remember what they call her. I just remember them calling her Major all the time.
Major Moto Kusanagi.
Yeah, I just remember them calling her Major. So anyway, at one point or another, her mother was pregnant with her, and I think she was too early to be born. She was like preterm or whatever, so they couldn't save her when her mother got shot or killed or something. I can't remember how her mother died. Details are unimportant there. All you need to know is that she couldn't be born into the world. She was alive, she was healthy, but her mother was not, and she would soon also be not alive and healthy shortly thereafter because her mother was dead. The government took it upon themselves to save her, by downloading her little baby consciousness into a robotic form, or android, or what do they call the things in Ghost in the Shell? A construct?
It's all about. Yeah, or Android or something, I think.
So the important thing that you've got to know here is that she never was alive. She never had a body. She never actually lived life as a human. She just was a baby inside of her mommy's tummy. She then owed, the government essentially for saving her, to which she repaid them through military service. But she grew up inside the construct. Like, you gotta think, like, I think she's like one of the only people that's ever happened to in the storyline, right?
Yeah, the only
because
one,
everybody else usually comes by the construct later on after they've been a human for a certain period of time. So like they already know what being a human is like. She's one of the few that doesn't know what being a human is like. She's that's what she's known. She's always known that, and she hasn't, she's not gonna know what the other thing feels like because she never had a body. It's an interesting story, and that's why she's special within the universe, even though it's not like readily apparent. I think when you watch the first Ghost in the Shell.
Not really. There's some suspicion that she might not be fully human, but never really confirmed in the first movie. That isn't until later they get into that. Once she's actually merged with the AI entity, becomes a child body.
Well, there's also something to be said for the fact that she grew up in a very odd situation. She was, actually, no, let's put that in the stash. I mean, she was basically connected to the internet from a very young age, able to explore things that most little children would never be able to. I mean, can you imagine having the internet as your playground?
That's why the AI liked her, right? The entity. Because she was like him, in a way. Or it, rather.
I can't remember every single aspect of the story. Might be fun to rewatch it. Now that, because when I watched some of the newer ones, I started to understand what was going on better. So it'd be fun to go rewatch the original, like with the understanding that I've got now to kind of like help me understand what the hell's going on in the show.
That's why I enjoyed watching Akira again, because I watched that as a young child and didn't really get the story at all. I was just like, ooh.
Akira's story.
Who the hell is this Akira?
Akira's story almost kind of like made me feel like it was similar to Final Fantasy VII's story in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of have that thing.
It's got that feeling. You know how like Sephiroth was originally a human, and like,
yeah,
at least as far as everyone was aware. And then like eventually you realize he's not a human, and then he like mutates and turns into like a crazy, ridiculous beast toward the end. Like it kind of felt similar to the FF7 story. I wonder which one was first, Final Fantasy VII or Akira. I know Akira's old.
Akira
was first.
Yeah, Akira's like an old comic book from, I think around the era when they got nuked, like shortly after that. Because it is kind of about that thing. Akira itself, the child that exploded and took out half Tokyo, was kind of like the representation for the atom bomb.
Oh, it's hilarious. If you watch anime, I know some of you in here do, but for those of you who don't, the Japanese people, they make fun of us all the time. There was some anime I was watching where like there was like a big monster or something that was doing something. I can't remember what it was, and they like radioed to the American fleet for help, and like the general is on the admiral is on the ship, and he's like literally peeing his pants with fear, like and they made him look almost comical, like as if to make fun of basically the United States. It's funny how many animes will do that too, like. And I've even heard that Godzilla is supposed to be a representation of like the United States coming and like destroying everything.
Wrecking everything. Yeah. It's a representation of all the fears people had and stuff, the trauma.
Yeah, Gojira.
mean, as far as a country that went to war with the United States, though, Japan was treated probably the most fairly out of any. I mean, afterwards, we went over there and helped them rebuild everything.
Oh yeah, I've recently seen like the whole history about that. It's actually quite fascinating. They were treated pretty well after being like incredibly warlike and incredibly indecent.
Well, they sent MacArthur. MacArthur got sent over there, and that was what happened. But I think it was MacArthur went over there like directly to do the reconstruction. Well, that was when they found out that like there wasn't really anybody to blame for what was going on, because Japan was a very like warlord-esque style country.
Yeah.
Where there was no real leader, and unfortunately, like there was nobody really in control. The emperor wasn't in control. Like there was no central person, although there were, you know, individuals who were in control of specific branches of the military, navy, and so forth and so on. Influential people who definitely had control over things, but nobody seemed to have control over everything. And it was weird. I guess it was kind of like a side effect of the warlord-esque style, you know, like rulership that Japan had for a very long time. If you ever want to laugh, go watch the it's like the history of Japan or something in 30 minutes, like on YouTube, and it's like guy that sits there and he does like the whole history of Japan, and so the ruler of Japan became such and such, and the emperor lived over here, and the ruler lived over here, and he let the emperor stay the emperor because the emperor title was meaningless, and he.
Somewhere they had 2 emperors, didn't they?
And I'm like, yeah, the history of Japan is hilarious if you ever want to watch that. They were eating captured soldiers. I hear the most horrible thing though about like the whole.
Once they came in contact with like gunboat politics and started copying the West's way of colonization, they became pretty horrible.
No, the most horrible thing about Japan's World War II, in my opinion, was the treatment of their soldiers afterward. Apparently Japan did not treat their soldiers well. There's like I guess back then it was something along the lines of like if you didn't die for your country, you were basically garbage, and especially the ones that were like kamikaze pilots that failed, because there were kamikaze pilots that have like engine trouble, or they were like specific things that would prevent them from being able to achieve their goal, and they would come back, and when they came back they were basically shunned from society basically. A lot of the Japanese soldiers apparently got like put into indentured servitude in Russia, like Russia doing slave work basically. The Japanese soldiers didn't have it easy after the war at all. I was watching a whole special on like what happened to the Japanese soldiers afterwards, and it's bad. Even if they made it home to their country that they lived in, it was still bad. But like a lot of them never made it home. Anybody want an FCV? Just found an FCV.
Colossus Vaults?
Yeah.
No, my Mercs have less strength for that.
I mean, at this point, your mercenaries should be approaching that level.
I'm
not really entirely convinced the FCV is the best option, but
it's not. It's not quick enough. I'd rather have a giant treasure fountain. But I haven't found one yet. I wonder what merc I should take, actually. At some point I don't need the mana anymore. Should probably. I'm gonna run the conviction hour, so I could probably take up Act 3 merc for the loss. But they're so expensive to gear though.
Really?
Yeah, you have the fire one, you need to get the whole bunch of jaws and Vexes. If I get a lightning one, I need to get a griffins just for my merc.
Why do you need jaw runes for a fire burn.
For the Phoenix rewards.
Nah, you don't go that route.
Oh, they give him some pierce.
You're giving him the pierce. He doesn't
Yeah,
really
but
need it. He can't break immunities anyway. Like, so if the monster's immune to fire and you don't break it with conviction, he's not breaking it. So giving him a massive amount of negative res isn't really going to help him as much. You'd be
if I
better.
break it
You'd
for
be
him,
better off
and
just
he
giving
has-
him plus the skills and stuff. Give him a Phoenix. Give him faster cast. I mean, sorry, give him a Spirit. Just give him like an Eth Spirit. Give him a Hex Fire in his left hand or another Spirit in his left hand. Throw him like a Flickering Flame on his head. I mean, it's not that bad. Get like a K Hagens. Put like a K Hagens on him with like a Shale Rune in it or something. Like, and you're pretty much done. And FK Hagens too, and up it to an Archon plate.
They can enchant me for some more elemental damage.
That's usually what I do, and it works out beautifully.
Well, first I need to get a jar room.
You want to see my gear, Neelathak? Man, Neelathak, don't be looking at my equipment and coming up with counter strategies. I'm waiting on my Crown of Ages, which is 82, so I'm just got that as a placeholder.
What do you got focused in there? Fire Fest?
Yeah, 2 Fire Facets. It's the same one that I was using on my my Dragon Tail Sin, so it's the same Dragon Tail one.
Dragon Tail's funny.
Dude, my Dragon Tail Sin freaking kicks booty cheeks. She got a big old boot and she hits you right in the butt. She don't care about none of your jack diddly poopity poopies.
Does anybody else have a Bale GC? that I can-
I think I do, but I forgot which one it was. So it's somewhere in my pile of Terror Zone and charms.
I got one.
What about GC?
What'd you roll on
Same
it?
thing.
Bob?
Max damage and attack rating.
And numbers? Or?
Huh? 859. It's not bad.
850. Okay. How much do those go for? I got a bunch of those kind of things.
Not a lot unless they have the highest max damage and life. They're pretty cheap.
I don't know why I hang on to these. I don't really need attack rate.
Hanging on a what?
Attack rate in Crown Charms, so I don't really need those.
They're on your character, they can come in handy.
Well, I'm running Conviction, so I already reduced the armor by 92%.
You need, even with Conviction, you need, I would say, around 9,000 attack rating for good hit rate on monsters that are gonna make that negative defense look like poopies.
I think I should be able to get that though.
I recommend, I've done 2 Vengeance Paladins so far, and I've done a Dream Paladin, and I've played around with the numbers. And although negative defense is amazing, don't get me wrong, and that's why I'm not recommending that you have like 15k, which is what I would normally recommend for a melee character. 9k seems to be about like the requirement for decent 2-hit chance on, say, like Uber Diablo, Uber Mephisto, like pretty much any champion or elite that you're going to come across that's not like a garbage champion or elite. I mean, for the most part, it definitely feels like you're also going to notice some issues with like the application rate of Conviction, and so it really sucks if you don't have at least a decent amount of attack rating. Because like 9k is like a bare minimum attack rating for a melee character without Conviction. Like if you don't have Conviction at all, 9k will at least let you hit targets, you know, at a somewhat decent rate, but not really acceptable for most melee characters. So whenever you run into battle and your Conviction doesn't apply, or it's getting canceled out by another Conviction, which is one of the biggest issues that I've had, is that like when you fight Mephisto, for instance, who cancels out your Conviction, or when you come across a monster who also has Conviction and cancels out your Conviction, you're not going to be able to hit him if you're relying entirely on the negative defense from Conviction. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I ran into that. That was the first time I ran into it was with Uber Mephisto, because he's got the level 20 conviction and he cancels out yours, and then the negative defense doesn't. It barely hits him at all. It's like a level 5 conviction aura that's hitting him. That was the only time I ever thought about maybe overcapping conviction so that at least I could get like a decent level conviction when I was hitting Mephisto.
Yeah, might have to equip some aura skills for that. For Uber runs.
I mean, enchant goes a long way. Add some AR charms. I mean, you can keep a
That's
demon.
why I
limb-
was
keep
thinking
a
about the
demon
fire
limb
mark.
on swap, or you can do the fire merc. Yeah, that'll work too.
Yeah.
I think enchant works better because it stays active for longer. You can just use it as a pre-buff on demon limb, or you can get the merc for it too. That works as well. I mean, like I said, with your conviction aura, those Act 3 mercs actually work out really well. Just depends on what you want to do.
According to this calculator here, once I get the gear together, I should have a 86. No, not 86. The other way around.
Don't do cold though, because you can't break cold resistance. Because it's not gonna break. Like 95% of the time, it's not gonna break. So the cold merc doesn't really work well with conviction.
Yeah, chance to hit Uber Bale is 86%, so I should be fine. How much armor does Uber Bale actually have? Where's your stats? Can I actually see
Remember,
that?
negative target's defense is halved versus losses.
I think the calculator already takes that into account, right? Is it?
I don't know. Can you choose the target that you're attacking?
Yeah. You can set the monster. So I've set it up to Baal Pandemonium. So this is Uber Bale.
I don't know. I don't know if it automatically calculates that in or not. Because 86% seems pretty high for Uber Bale. Especially since Uber Bale has like a 50% block rate.
Yeah, it doesn't take the block rate into account though.
So you're looking at whatever the percent chance to hit is, and then 50% chance to block, and you're probably looking at more like a 40% chance to hit him at best.
Let's see, it shows me my base value, the attributes added by skin. No, this can't be right. Target defense 222. Hold on, what happens if I turn off conviction aura?
Doesn't Bill have like?
Oh yeah. Okay, Bill does not have that much armor apparently. Target defense 2072.
I thought he had 10k.
Does my weapon have anything that lowers that? No. Oh yeah, grief lowers it by 25%. Yeah, that could make sense.
Yeah, here's the AR calculator right here. I like to use this one.
Where is it?
So we got Paladin, attacker's level. Let's assume that you're level 95.
Hold on, let me tune into the stream.
What's your dexterity at?
In that build, it should be. Hold on. Total dex 192.
Alright, what's your total AR plus percentage?
Total AR plus percentage.
So that would be like what your zeal is giving you.
Oh my god!
Like if you have any plus percentage from equipment. So like zeal is 250 if you're using zeal, or if you're using vengeance. Like look, just hold your mouse over the tooltip and whatever that says.
Let's see. Zeal is 280.
Do you have any others besides that? Any
I
other
got
percentages?
minus 25 target defense on the grief. Do I get stuff from something else? Hold on, calculations.
Okay, defender's block. Alright, so I got the numbers here. So
base value
he's
85.
level 110. His defense is 3,150. So let's put defense's rating in there. He has a chance to block of 55%, not 50.
Oh, the beast.
And then, so I need your, like, what's your total attack rating? Easiest way to give me the total attack rating number, hmm. I mean, like, your raw attack rating, basically. What, you got, like, Ravenfrost on, you got, like, a couple other things, right?
Yeah, I got a Ravenfrost. That's 250.
And then, you got anything else?
Let's see, hold on, I can see it in a list there. Base damage? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Accuracy rating. Apparently I got 4041 accuracy rating with a base value of 85, 860 from attributes, 250 from the left ring, increased by 280% from zeal and then minus 25 target defense should put his defense on 2772.
Okay. And then you're using Conviction with Zeal? What are you, a Dream Paladin?
Yeah. So I'm using Conviction to lower it even more. And with Conviction on, this is telling me his armor is only, his defense is only 222.
Okay. And then, well, 3,150 is the defense of Uber Bale. And then you have negative 92% on the Conviction. But it's not negative 92%, it's halved. So it's always halved on bosses, so it goes down to, what is that, 40... Hold on,
The way this calculates it is...
So 46%. So we take 3,150 and we subtract 46%, which brings him down to 1,000.
No. More.
You have a 25% added to?
Yeah, I got the Grief weapon equipped.
Okay, so 92 plus 25 divided by 2 gives 58.5. So 3,150 minus 58%. Diablo loves to round down, so I'm going to assume it rounds down. So that's 1,323 defense he has left. So you were looking at a 41% chance to hit him. That's assuming that everything goes correctly. So you're going to be zealing. You're going to miss roughly 59% of the time, which is rough.
Why does this calculator calculate this differently?
I mean, I don't really trust Max Roll's calculator if that's the one you're using.
Yeah. Oh, that's been correct for most of the things. There's a little bit of difference in stat discrepancy, but...
I mean, what's your level as well? I didn't put your level in. I just put level 95.
Oh, 99.
Hey, you got your demon machine?
You actually are 99? Yeah, I got
No, just in the editor.
Well, no, that makes a huge difference in the calculation. What's your actual level?
Right now it's 92.
Okay, so there's a penalty because he's level 110. If you put in level 99, you're going to have a much higher to-hit rate. So if I throw in level 99, I go up to a 42% chance to attack him. But if I drop it to level 92, you lose 2% off that flat, and you go down to 40. And the lower your level is, like if I throw you down to level 80, you go to 37%. The penalty that comes from him being level 110 makes it really rough. So the higher level you are, the better you're going to hit. But I mean, you're basically looking at a 40% chance to hit right now. You could, if you upped that to like, let's assume that you increase your attack rating to like the 9,000. So let me just like put in enough here to get you to 9,000. Do we need, so what is that like? Probably around 700 flat AR. Yeah, 700 flat AR brings you up to 91% chance to hit with the 55% block back down to 40. I mean, it's just rough to hit these guys in general. Is what it really is. Mm-hmm. And you'll notice that like even a small difference will feel like the moon as you literally just whiff every single attack that you bring their way. The Ubers are just hard for melees. I mean, especially when you consider that even if you have optimal stats, you're still looking at like suboptimal to-hit rate. But a sorceress can walk in there and just be like pew 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 pew, and every single attack hits. It's just rough for us.
Even if you got like 95% chance to it, you're still gonna have to fight this book rate.
You're still going to fight the block rate, and you're still going to have the penalty. So the level penalty. Even if you're level 99, there's still going to be a penalty between you because he's level 110.
I also need to get some charms with AR. The list of stuff gets bigger.
I mean, a couple little like 30 AR charms go a long way. Well, a couple
yeah.
more extra points in dex. Are you hitting your max block rate?
Oh yeah, I'm way overcapped for that.
I mean,
could put more
because that's
points
where you
into
can get
that.
AR too. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all a balancing act.
I could probably like mooch 50 points out of my health.
I need to work on AR for this guy too.
That's
He's
the only stats I have is dex and health at 0 points in strength because I don't need that. Yeah, I could lower my vitality a lot. Put it on 400 or something. Get my dex up to like 262.
Yeah, I couldn't believe like how much, even with guaranteed hit rate, you'll miss on Bale. Like I remember one time I was just doing like an Amazon with guided arrow, and you know guided arrow is guaranteed hit basically.
I need like
And I'm just watching Bale. Yeah, I'm just watching it go X X X X on the screen to show me all the misses, and I'm like, holy Jesus! I was like, how many times am I gonna? He's gonna block in a row, and I'm pretty sure he blocked in a row like 10 times. I mean, 55% block chance is a lot of freaking block chance. And you're going to notice a lot of blocks. It kind of sucks, to be honest. You go in there as a melee character and it just feels bad. It just feels really bad.
That's everybody goes kicks in or like smite.
I mean, even with smite and kick, you still get blocked, but at least you have a 100% 2-hit rate, basically. And then whatever his block chance is. You bypass at least one thing.
Let's see, I got 1545. And multiply this by 280.
I heard him. He resurrected somebody. He should have kept his dirty shaman mouth shut. And he might have lived. But he didn't. Because he had to talk. Let's go kill Griswold too, why not? Dang. It's crazy like how bad I am at AR right now and how much damage I'm still putting out anyway, regardless of the fact that my AR is just trash. I mean, I know for a fact that Griswold that I just killed I was missing probably 4 out of every 5 attacks that I was swinging, but like it didn't matter because I was swinging so fast and dishing out so much damage that when I did land a strike, it was a pretty hefty hit. It's 20. Uber Mephisto is a level 20 conviction. He cancels out your conviction by the exact number of levels that his conviction is. So if you have level 20 and he has level 20, then you cancel each other's out. And there's actually some sort of quirk if you're both exactly the same level. And I'm pretty sure it was a bad quirk, so you don't want to be exactly the same level as Uber Mephisto because it doesn't end well for you. Basically, when you go in there with a level 25 conviction, Uber Mephisto will be at level... you will be applying a level 5 conviction to Uber Mephisto. See, this is where things get spicy for you on the Dream Paladin. You're gonna run into this scenario where you're fighting Uber Mephisto, and he's gonna be canceling out your negative defense, and that's where it's not gonna be very fun. Because you're going to need the attack rating to actually hit him. Like, if we run this same calculation, but I take away your negative defense, you're gonna be in up Poops Creek. Let me see if I can run these calculations real quick. Okay. So let me pull up Uber Mephisto real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so Uber Mephisto has a defense of 3,360. Rough. He does have less block chance, though. He only has a 50% block chance instead of a 55% block chance, so not as bad. But in this particular case, for instance, we got to here, level 92. She like something's off. Might need to redo it. Let's redo this. Why is it messing with me? Is it because I put the comma in there? Is that what's going on? Yes, it's because there's a comma in there. Alright. So, assuming that you have negative defense, or at least some negative defense, we still got to remove at least some of the defense off Uber Mephisto. So your conviction is going to go down to level 5. And then you're still going to get the negative 25% from the... You said you're running grief. So you're going to go down to 70? Looks like 70% plus the 25. Divided by 2 is 47.5. Man, look at that without conviction, though. Well, it's only a 26% chance to hit him without conviction. 26% chance is awful. Make sure I get these numbers right. Alright, and then 7.5, so 47. So 1,780. So yeah, if you go and fight Uber Mephisto, you're gonna have about a 32% chance to actually hit him.
What do you change the dex to 262?
I mean, like I said, if you can bring your attack rating up to about 9,000, that'll fix you up to about 38% chance to hit him. And let's bring you up
Still
to like
bad.
11K is 39% chance. I mean, it's basically just not easy to hit Uber Mephisto when you're a conviction wielding character, because the two convictions just cancel each other out. You end up with issues. But even with that, like, there's other problems. It's just rough in there for melee characters. When I ran the Dream Paladin in season, I don't remember what season it was, 2 or 3 or whatever. Like, I had the issue too. When we went and did Uber Mephisto, I pretty much just had to switch to Smite. There wasn't really much option.
I think Uberbale is like a good test character though, because he's kind of like the tankiest dude there is, I think, next to Istual. I mean, you can test it on Istual actually. Because he is the TTT.
Uber Mephisto's conviction or it says level 20, so right there, level 20. I mean, yeah, you want a bare minimum of level 21 conviction aura, but honestly, you want higher than that. Usually you want 25. That's what you're looking at for conviction, because it kind of caps out at 25. It doesn't get any better. You can go higher, of course. If you go a little bit higher than 25, you'll cancel out more, or he'll cancel out less of your aura, basically. So you'll end up with a higher conviction when you go to fight him.
It would be like the only benefit. You reduce the armor more. And the defenses.
No, it's also resistances too. So you're gonna get
Yeah,
more
but that-
damage. You're gonna get more damage
Yeah,
output
yeah.
because your conviction aura will be higher.
But once you reach the cap, and then, well, you're not fighting Mephisto, the only benefit would be like more defense lowering.
You'll see a benefit every single time you encounter a conviction monster. So whenever you're running around like regular areas, which happens pretty often, when you come across an elite monster that's running conviction and your conviction cancels out their conviction, you'll notice a bonus. Wow. Okay. Well, that just happened. An actual decent amp item. Look at this thing. An actual decent amp item. It's cruel. It's got attack rating on it. It's got damage to undead. It's got attack rating to undead. It also has repairs durability, which actually makes it surprisingly usable since it's a dagger with relatively low durability, and it has amp. Very interesting indeed. Bone knife is elite, or is that that can't be elite because it's only level 43. Can't be elite. Oh, it is elite. Oh, that's such a low level though. Really? It was only level 43. Can you imagine running around with that at level 43? That's actually not bad to run around with at level 43. Free amp, fucking repairs durability. I like all that stuff. What's up, Nugan Nom? How's it going? I like to zoom around on my ice skates. Don't judge me. Thunderstorm, meteor, and enchant. Oh yeah, that's an amulet. I'm gonna grab that. Wink. Actually, this area is too low level for me to use that amulet.
Bob, are you gonna use that? You still got that amulet?
Of course I do. That one belongs in a swappy game if I don't get somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it.
Amulet's fantastic. If that had plus the skills on it, I'd be super happy right now.
Yeah, I'm using a cold skiller, right? Cold skills amulet right now.
It's not as good as my dagger. My dagger's amazing.
You should be using a cold skills amulet right now, right?
No, I'm Nova. I just got a 10 FCR on it.
Oh, yeah, come pick this up. I'm in 567.
Super red? Oh, super chest though.
It's at the Act 3 stash. It's all you.
I need an entry for super beds on the Wikipedia. Super beds, like super chests. Some fat squirrel has stored lots of items inside under the mattress. You lifted the mattress to see what was underneath. An explosion of items popped out from under the mattress. And they hit Jimmy right in the eye. Poor Jimmy.
Enjoy, man.
Well, yeah, now I'm not like negative 80 fire or lightning red.
Hey, enchant Ormus robes.
Nice.
Throw that on the enchantment. Or the enchant sorceress. Yawn. Brr. I always feel like I'm playing with Hot Wheels cars when I'm like charging around the map on my Paladin. I'm just over like brr. Got my little Hot Wheels track up. What was that movie where the kid was like launching the Hot Wheels into the wall? Like they were going so fast. He had like a bunch of like speed booster things, and they were going so fast down the track that they ended up embedding into the drywall.
Not sure I've seen that one.
Hot Wheels. They had some crazy toys back then.
I mean, they still have some really cool Hot Wheel tracks.
Yes.
Boom, boom. Punks. Oh, a champion axe just popped out of that guy's butthole. Freaking
Hey Ginger, you found a 5 open socket berserker axe yet?
Mm-mm.
Dang.
I just found a Messerschmitt's Reaver. You want a Messerschmitt's Reaver?
No.
Reaver. I haven't found one of these in a while. I think that's the first one I've found in like a couple seasons. Freaking beautiful Messerschmitt's Reaver, my boys. Messerschmitt's Reaver. I forgot it had percentage increased max damage bonuses. Sucking up all them corpses. I was rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho recently. Freaking Kurama is like just brutal in that anime. He's so brutal. He be killing little kids and like he's just too good for his own good. It's too good for his own good. He's always there to make the calm, cold, calculating decision. In the Goblin City arc, he literally talks to the little kid who's running the Goblin City game, convinces him that literally Sensei made for him to die, and the kid literally, you know, eventually he believes him, and he's like, surely there's something we can do to get out of here. And he's like, well, can you shut down the game? And he's like, no, you have to beat the game for it to shut down on its own. And he's like, well then, I guess you're gonna die. And he starts panicking. And he freaking kills him too. It's brutal. What is my weapon? Not agree. Not agree. I'm kind of surprised you're using a grief on that build.
Yeah,
I feel like Crescent Moon is just better in general.
that's if I wanted to go pure lightning. But
Well, yeah.
I figured Dream is probably better if I put it on a somewhat regular leader build. Because then you just, I don't know, get more elemental damage. And you look cool. That's the main appeal, I guess.
Well, the main thing that I like about running the Crescent Moon on that build is the negative res applies to the Pulse Aura, so...
Yeah, but that's not really killing anything, though.
But as a melee class, you're not really an AoE damage character, so... It's like... It's free AoE damage, so that when you do actually go to swing at the target, they're closer to dead. And also the static field on the Crescent Moon, also, again, same thing. Like, when you go to swing at the target, they're closer to dead, so... It kind of helps bring AoE damage to a character that doesn't have AoE damage.
That is true. I do have a present moon laying around.
I used, so when I did my Godzilla, I had a grief on swap with a nice smiting shield. Because you don't want to smite with Dream either, because you don't get any lightning damage from the Dreams transferred to the smite. But you can still smite as a Dream Paladin. Yeah. I would just keep that on the swap for smiting.
My shield's terrible for smiting.
So you just, yeah, you got to get yourself a Sacred Rondash or something, put it on the other side, or like a Haas or whatever you can get your hands on that has good smite damage, and then you pair it up with the grief, and then you can use that for your smiting swap set.
Planning to use the dollar arms on the swap with the Zakarum for the Holy Shield buff. That would give me like +4. I would miss out on a bit of life, but I don't think I really need that.
Is that Tal's helmet? It is. I'm waiting very impatiently for my Crown of Ages, which is level 82 requirement, so I can't put it on yet. I am 3 bars away from 82, though, so I'll have it very soon. I will have it very soon.
Do some bill runs.
I'm just having fun farming that TZ right now. I mean, I'm only level 82. It's only going to take me a couple more runs and I'll be there. Die, Griswold. Your mom's a hoe. Would a hustle weapon look sexy on this build? This build is all about negative res. It's a fire build, so I'm running dual phoenixes right now for negative res. I've got negative 28 and negative 28, and as soon as I get the COA on, that'll be another 10. So I'll go to what is that? 56 to 66. So I'll be running negative 66% enemy fire res. Where the hell was that fanaticism coming from? See, but that's what I'll be talking about. I'm not running any magic find on this build. I don't think I have any magic find at all on any single piece of equipment that I'm running. And that Messerschmitt's Reaver just pops out of somebody's butthole. Popping right out of buttholes. That's a really big axe, too. I don't know how they fit it up there, but they did. I mean, they crammed and they shoved.
Thanks, 3 barbs.
3 barbs to cram it in there?
Yep.
A whole lot of butter.
A whole lot of butter. Oh, God. I'm
Cram it in
scared.
there or hoard it out?
I am scared.
The reversal.
Yep, there's a barb named Santa Claus who shoves items up monsters' chimneys. You spy a fallen, and he seems to be walking very oddly. As if he has something shoved up his anus. Like, is it just me, Bob, or does that that monster right there look like he's got a stick just way up his butt? No, Jim. I think you're onto something. He does kind of look like he's got something just jammed up there. Think it could be a Mang Song's lesson? Like, wait a minute, Jim. Think about the length of a Mang Song's lesson versus the height of this little tiny demon. There's no way that it's a Mang Song's lesson, Jim. I can't believe it. How did that even fit up there?
Welcome back.
Some barb in the bushes is giggling. He's like, it took some work, but we got it up there. You're wearing a COA on your druid until you got a Ravenlord. I like the COA. I like the negative res and the plus to fire skill damage. I like Flickering Flame. I like Ravenlord and stuff. It's nice, but I don't know. I've come to a realization that more facets equal better in most situations. More facets, more facets, more facets.
Where all facets and then have
More
like
facets.
no plus skill charms. Just resist.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had like a 3-socket, like +3 offensive aura helmet, I'd totally put 3 facets in that and rock that instead. But next thing is COA with +1. Plus COA's got like, you know, all res. It's got damage reduction. It's got lots of beautiful stats on it. You know, it's got faster hit recovery. Helps you shore up some of those problems. Decent defense. It's not bad. I don't know why my defense is so low. I guess I really need to start working on some Holy Shield. Sucking up all the corpses, and the barbarians can't play with me. 'Cause I sucked up every single corpse. Yes, so, yes, so. I should be able to do cow level with this character pretty easily, too. I don't see any reason why not. Let's go murder some cows real quick. Well, I got a leg set in my stash.
Good day.
Let's go murder the cows. Let's go murder the cows. Let's go murder all the murderous cows. I don't know how well he's gonna do. Let's give it a try.
Pew 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 pew.
No! Elite cow! Elite extra fast cow! Haha, I die. Don't you even think about coming over here, mean little cowy heads. Gonna kill the moo cow. Can't do nothing, all of the moo cow. Shoot 'em with my big old bow and I shoot 'em in the face. Greater claws, tyrant claws. Dang, what's with me finding these repair durability items today? +1 assassin claws with 261% enhanced. They're only level 33. They're kind of nice. I don't know if that would be useful for any like low level. I guess they kind of like didn't meet the level 30 low level dueler limit. I don't know. They also don't have 2 sockets in them either, so. Oh, maybe Bob look at them and tell me if they junk.
They junk.
You not Bob.
I was channeling my inner Bob.
You not Bob. Bob no more. Bob did low level duel than you. He no more.
I don't do.
He no more. You don't know. You not don't know. You don't know.
His usual answer is they're junk.
I mean, I can jump back on the ground if that's the case.
Every time I ask him, at least.
Well, have you seen the things you pick up?
That's true.
Stop digging in the trash.
Fleas. He dropped fleas.
that a good TZ?
It's kind of a split TZ. Every time I ever like mess around with that one, I realize that like my character can do one half of it and not the other half. Depends on which half you want to do.
I would think Hall Viper would be nice.
Haha, I do the cows. Moo, 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 moo. Yeah, group all up, cows. Come on. Come on. Get all together. All together. Herd the cows together in a nice little circle. Gotta herd the cows. Moo, 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 moo. Fire in my bow. Moo, moo. Oh, I don't have any Pierce, do I? I just got like the native Pierce on the Demon Machine. Bigger packs like this might actually be a little bit of trouble. I say that, but they're all dead. They were slightly more trouble. Oh my god, get out of the center of the pack of monsters!
I don't know what happened to that cow.
I don't want to know.
Like,
Moo! Oh, that sounds, yeah, it's like, I don't know what happened to him, but...
All I gotta say is that none of the moos are really very realistic. I feel like none of these devs that made these moo noises have ever actually heard a real cow moo.
I like it when they go moo 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 moo.
Moo, 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 moo.
Cows have a deeper, like, I don't know. It sounds like the moo comes out of their private parts or something. I don't really know what the hell's going on.
And they're bellowing through like multiple stomachs or something.
Just like, it just comes out real deep.
It's like a warn, basically.
Oh, the moo comes straight from the diaphragm.
There's Bob.
They probably have a big diaphragm.
Are those claws any good, Bob?
Huh?
Are those claws I posted any good? I posted claw.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
I just throw them back in the dirt if they're no good.
They're no good.
They're not good. They're not the cereal.
I just thought because they're level 33. Like they're really
So the
low.
damage ones, the ones that are for damage have to be ethereal.
Oh, well, yeah.
If they're not, then it's just not even worth keeping. Because none of the duelers are going to pay for a temp that's not ethereal. It's weird.
Oh no, I stood still for too long. I got annihilated. You know what the downside of using a bow is? You don't have a shield.
Pew pew.
that is an amazing discovery.
Alright, so
quick in the weapon
step,
swap.
the next step is that I need to equip a shield to my crossbow. So that I can block with the crossbow. That is the next step.
No, you just got to block with your face. It's okay.
Just cut a hole in the shield.
Oh, I see why I died. Rust Thorn over here with the extra strong fire enchanted. He's clapped my booty cheeks. Oh, and there was two uniques in there. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. It was a double unique pack. With a shield, you don't have a bow, though? So what we need to do is we need to make a shield that is also a bow, and a bow that is also a shield. Or perhaps a shield that is a crossbow. Right.
I need a key.
This seems,
How about a
seems
crossbow
like,
that's shoots shield?
seems like we're on to something. It's funny because I remember going to a museum one time and there was like there's a whole section of swords that are also guns.
Yeah.
Not sure if you guys have seen those. They're actually kind of neat.
Yeah, the gun swords.
There was like a whole
I think the
period.
Indians.
There was a whole period where they just kept making gun swords. They're like, well, you can only fire like one shot, but
I think those Indian weapons. It's like I've got a hand fist with blades, and then like a musket gun on there, like a one-shot pistol.
I mean, hey, you run in, you shoot with the musket, you do your thing, you get in, you get out.
They had crazy weapons in India. India fighting with gun.
Oh my god, I don't know how you just... My brain is broken. All of a sudden you said fighting, and the way you said it, it sounded just like that anime. I can't remember what anime it was. I think it might be one of the old intros for Naruto. It was like, we are fighting dreamers, we are fighting.
It's actually called a Qatar, okay. Where's the one with the gun, though? The musket.
Okay, let's see. Crossbow shield. We need to look it up now. Crossbow shield.
Puppies.
I'm sure those exist.
Let's go. Where's my crossbow shield?
The Pavisman. They had like the big, huge tower shields with the crossbows.
There you
yeah,
go.
they experimented
Shield
with
bows.
it in history.
Shield bows in RuneScape.
Yeah, there's some really good crossbow shield people that can. I don't know. I know that they developed that one that was like a Gatling gun, a Gatling gun type, where you you just cranked it and it just fired crossbow bolts.
This is what I should give assassins.
I heard that one just like it didn't really work very well in reality, but it was cool.
It
was
didn't
cool
work
to
very
look
well,
at.
but in theory, like it sounded good.
With modern technology, it might be viable.
Well, I'm sure it's definitely not better than bullets.
I mean, they make the modern SWAT shields with the pistols in them.
Now, bullets are always going to be inferior to a bow or a crossbow because they're loud. Anytime you want something quiet, a crossbow, like a really nice crossbow bolt to the neck, you're like, shing, nobody's going to hear that thing hit, as long as you don't like accidentally hit a window pane or something stupid like that.
True.
Even with a silencer on, it's still kind of loud. I mean, I don't think you'd hear it out, like, outside of the building, like inside of another building, but what the hell was that? But somebody, like nearby would definitely hear it.
Let's see if this works.
I don't know what mercenary I want to get.
Yeah, look at the chat. Look at that crazy contraption.
Yeah, they're called armor punches. Basically, there was a whole, this was back when armor was actually useful, and it actually did something. There was a whole, like, methodology of weapons that were designed specifically to punch through armor. And the Katars are essentially one of those armor punching items, essentially. So they're trying to like put all the force onto the point and try and punch through armor. There's a dagger that's really cool. It's called the Stiletto Dagger. It was made specifically to punch through armor as well, and it has a very intriguing looking blade, specifically for the purposes of like punching through armor. It's like two blades, like, you know, on a cross or like a plus sign or whatever, and they're basically pushing down all the blade with each other. I can't remember where I had the picture of it. It basically kind of makes for a very interesting way to like punch through armor. But there were a lot of things that were made specifically for that purpose, like rapiers, for instance. You don't see rapiers on the battlefield or anywhere until armor starts to become obsolete. Once armor starts to become obsolete, rapiers are the superior weapon, because you no longer do you have to punch through armor anymore. Now you just have to punch through, you know, soft, squishy flesh. And soft, squishy flesh, as it turns out, is much easier to punch through than armor. So you get that's when you get all these rapiers and everything appearing on the battlefield and stuff, alongside like pistols and whatnot, because nobody wanted to wear armor anymore if it didn't actually protect you. So many doojink. I need to get this level at least. Get my character. I gotta go to work tonight, so I might have to hop off here a little bit. Ginger's shortest stream ever. I'm gonna be honest, I only came on here to show off my shirt, so.
Oh, didn't even look at the shirt. Let me look at the shirt. Hold on.
I only came to show off my shirt.
Ah, yeah. That's
I
a nice
only
shirt.
came to show off my shirt.
There's something on the back of that shirt, too?
Probably. I think it's got an X-Men logo on one of the sleeves, too, so. I know you guys are jealous of my shirt. That's okay.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can go get your own. At box lunch.
I don't think I actually can. Do they deliver to my country?
Probably.
Let's see, box lunch, huh?
I mean, if China could deliver me a small piece of plastic for 10 cents.
Yeah, for free delivery.
With free delivery, I would hope that you could get a shirt that you pay for.
Hey, you'd be surprised though. A lot of those companies don't like deliver outside of the US or Canada or wherever they're located. Let's see. I got the website here. What if I just ordered this shirt? That's a cute shirt though.
They got all sorts of good ones on there. I'm sure you've seen my green like Cell shirt with Dragon Ball Z on it. They got like jerseys with all sorts of different stuff. The Wolverine jacket, I want the Wolverine. Somebody buy me the Wolverine jacket, please. Come on.
How much is it?
Come on.
Oh my god, they're not even cheap. Like, oh good.
Somebody buy me the jacket. Here, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Somebody get me the jacket. All right, let me go up here. I'm gonna search for the Wolverine jackets. They got this really awesome Wolverine jacket. I don't care about your stupid little thing. This right here. When I was at the store, I saw this and I was like, "Oh man, I want this jacket." Look at this.
Oh my god, I got that. They got a Winnie the Pooh onesie.
Dude, look at this jacket though. Look, they even have a freaking Jurassic Park jacket too. Look, that looks like from the Jurassic Park movie with all the stupid stuff on it.
Oh, from the staff. That's pretty cool.
Box lunch is freaking fly. This is the shirt right here.
Oh, that's a cool shirt, yeah.
Yep. I wonder what the number 74 is.
Isn't it like his number, the subject number or something?
I don't know. They got an X-Man like sleeveless too. Looks kind of cool. Honestly, they got this one. I thought this one looked pretty neat too. They got like a bomber jacket with like the X-Men logo on it.
That's a nice one.
Hey, look, they got knockoff Wolverine to do the to do the modeling. He looks like a knockoff Wolverine. Like, I'm not even joking. He's like, Mom, can we get Wolverine? No, we've got Wolverine at home. And then, like, that's Wolverine that we have at home. No, they got all sorts of cool jerseys. They got a Spider-Man one, a Venom one, Avengers. Like, depending on what you like, it seems like they've got like a jersey for just about everything, and they all look really cool. Like they're pretty fly. The Venom one's pretty neat. Like the Avengers one. Again, I've been making like a collection of these jerseys that they've got. I don't know. I just really like how the jerseys look. Like, you just probably just search for like baseball jersey in the thing, and there's like 1,000 million baseball jerseys. Every single kind of baseball jersey you could think of, from Wolverine. There's the Stark Avengers. What is that? Pixar, Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I got a Shrek one. Oh, there's the, oh yeah, that's my, Katsuki one. I've got that one upstairs, or downstairs. The, I like the Katsuki one. That was pretty good. There's my Hunter X Hunter one. I got that from Box Lunch, too. Hey, that one's on sale. It looks like they don't have the Dragon Ball Z ones anymore. Looks like they're not on the list. They probably sold out. Which means that this one's probably going to sell out eventually, too. Sith Lord. Skywalker. Where you at, Elder? Where you at, Dark Elder?
I need a key. It's locked.
My God, they're making me read all this text. Blah blah blah. Shipping.
It's a pretty flat jersey, though, ain't it? I don't know what it is about it, but I really like the color. It's not yellow. Like, I don't even know how it's translating across the stream, whether it like looks yellow or not, but it's not yellow.
Kind of orangey.
It's almost like a mix between like yellow and gold or something. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's a really nice color. I like it a lot. I like the color. How are the cuts on the shirt? I mean, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm wearing a 2X right now. I mean, it's not bad. It's a button up, so I guess you could always unbutton it if you're fat. That was rude. I'm sorry. That was rude. I shouldn't be rude.
I resemble that remark.
You resemble that remark? I definitely don't.
Honestly, I'm not really fat at all. I do have a bit of a belly going on, but I mean, who doesn't?
I used to when I was younger.
Who doesn't have a bit of a belly going on?
Man, when I got like past 45, I lost all my appetite. I survive like a sandwich a day nowadays. I lost a lot of weight.
Well, once your metabolism isn't like trying to create a person.
Yeah, but my metabolism slowed down like 7 years ago, probably.
Did your jacket donation pass? Where's the jacket donation? You did a jacket donation? $100. He did donate for the jacket. I'm getting the jacket.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why it didn't pop up on the screen, but I'm going to make it pop up on the screen. I'm going to hit that button, and I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to make it pop up. You better pop up on the screen, stupid. Put it. Watch it pop up like 73 times now.
Go with the firework.
Oops. Where's my tip ticker? Why is my tip ticker gone too? Like, what the hell's going on? My whole thing's like broken. Cody, did you do it? It was your fault, didn't you?
Did you update your Windows or something? Seems like all of your settings somehow changed.
It keeps turning itself off. Don't turn yourself. There it is. DPQPKQ. DPQPKQ. I can say that 5 times fast. DPQPK2. DPQPKQ. DPQPKQ. Say that 5 times fast. Come on, guys. I dare you. I dare you to say it 5 times fast. DPQPKQ. All right. DPQPKQ. It's a tongue twister. That one is. That is a tongue twister.
Who are you K'ing with the Q?
DPKQ. What do you do? That's out digital. Now I gotta go get the. Now I gotta go get the jacket. Oh. Whoop. Gotta go get the jacket. Boop, 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 boop. It's the middle of summer, and then I'm excited about a jacket. I can't wear it until winter comes.
Wait, it's the middle of the summer for you guys? I feel like spring here.
Dude, it's like dead center in the middle of summer. What's the matter, buddy? Kubus.
I wish the sun would come out.
Cody, what's the matter, buddy? Come here.
Nothing but rain.
Come here. Come on. What's the matter, huh? Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset? You're upset. Why are you upset? Hmm? Why are you upset? You upset? Hmm? Do you want scriptures? Some make you feel better? Give you some scriptures, huh? Because some of them like this. Because the rubber's all over. I got some big old earrings. Hmm? What's the matter, buddy? Hmm? Gotta give all the scratches for the doggo, yeah. Gotta give the summer scratches down the brown, yeah. Oh, yeah, got the scratches on, got the scratches on, yeah, got the scratches. You feel better now? Hmm? You just feel better? Would you like a candom? Hmm? Alright, get down. Like easy as a candle. That's right. I was gonna get the condoms. What color you want? You want blue? You want blue condoms? Hmm? I can use the Jolly Ranch'em. How about that? You guys want the Jolly Ranch'em? Stop trying to steef it. Come over here and lick it. I don't like you because you just swallow it whole. I want to make sure you get the flavors. Yep, gone, swallowed. You didn't even crunch it once. You just swallowed it immediately. Good. All right, let's get this dude, Jack.
Somebody made an offer on something on my tradery.
I'm making an offer on this jacket. Man, I should have tried it on when I was there. Should I get the 2X or should I get the 3X? I feel like I'm a 2X guy, but I got like real big broad shoulders for no freaking reason. I don't know why my shoulders are so freaking broad. Like it's like a freaking Hulk over here. I don't know how to show that my shoulders are wide. I don't really know how to show it. Like this is a regular toilet paper tube, right? Or I'm not toilet paper tube, paper towel tube. Like look at this. Like this is like the edge of my shoulder over here, and it goes to like the center of my neck, and then like it's like I'm like two standard paper towel hole, you know, like wide on the shoulders for no freaking reason whatsoever. I don't know what that is in inches. Okay, I'm not a mathematician. Exactly. I'm trying to think whether I should get the. Well, I usually grab the 2x. I was even thinking of maybe going with the 3x just because, but I think 3x would be too big. It would probably be just too baggy. I think 2x. I think 2x. That's what I think. I think we go with the 2x. Add to bag. Proceed to checkout. Estimated total. Your butt stinks. What? Can't provide secure connection. Your mom's a secure connection. How about that?
My mom hasn't been a secure connection since the 80s.
I'm almost level 82. I'm trying to pay for it, but the stupid PayPal doesn't work for some reason.
You don't need that high loads anymore, do you?
The High Lords? What High Lords?
The one I offered in Istan.
Oh no, did he finally respond?
No, not yet, but if you don't need it anymore, I'm gonna cancel.
Yeah, go ahead and cancel. Unless somebody else needs it. Does anybody else need a High Lord?
I kinda do, but I don't know when this one.
I can give you Istro.
Oh, then I'll just leave it up. See if he replies.
Yeah, come to GGM 14. I'll give you Istro. I got like 5 or 6.
Let's see, that's back there. GGM 14?
Yeah. Come on, yeah, level 82. Oh, now I can finally wear my COA. And I leveled up, so I got my Blaze proc. Oh.
Vroom vroom.
My level 40 Blaze proc. I don't know how much run walk speed level 40 Blaze gives me, but I feel like I'm like Sanic to Hoochag over here.
Probably something like 42, 50 or something. Let's see, where you at? Which act are you in?
2. I was running the TZ. I'll be in town in a second. Oh, Ethereal Claw IAS 30%. No enhanced damage, unfortunately. Boobies. Good, I can finally take off this Tao's mask. And we can put on the glorious crown of the ages.
Yeah, thank you.
The glorious. At the bottom of my wounds.
Let's hope the guy just wakes up. Maybe I should just message him.
Alright, now I'm at negative 66%. That'll be fire res. I like it. think it may be Ag 2 Merc, or Ag 5 Merc, that's what I'm thinking. We gotta go with Ag 5 Merc. Set him up with a Plague. I think that's the best bet. I've been wanting to make a Plague all season too, so... I guess I need to get my hands on a Cham. Cody, why you hot breathing me? You gotta go pay doodles. These guys go pepper doodles? Hmm? He shall keep his end of Bale's bargain. That's right, because a deal is a deal even with a dirty dealer. What's up, Neely, Pally, Pooly Pal? Can't hit him. Oh wow, that was a tanky Neil effect. He was stone skin and fire enchanted. That's literally like my only damage. I mean, he was broken and I still managed to kill him, but pretty tanky. Alright, I gotta take Cody out to go pay Padoodus. Cody the monster dog's gotta go pee-pee. Come on, buddy, let's go. Oh yeah, I'll show you the back of the shirt when I stand up. Is this hardcore? No, it's not hardcore, Spidey Shuffle. Kubus the monster dog would have gotten me killed ages ago if it was. He would have said, Daddy, it's Peppa Duda's time. And then he would have, like, jumped on my keyboard and I would have died. Die, you pathetic worm. Or some such. I got a hex fire if you want to do the fire merc, by the way.
Hex fire?
The +3 fire skill sword.
Oh, yeah. I first need to get some of the rest of the gear before I can respec into that, so I'm gonna wait. I could probably pick that up for a couple of perfect gems if I actually need it. Let me see what do I trade for.
Fine.
What's that blade called again?
Is anybody gonna be on that can give this insight to Crazy? Because I might not be on for a while. Gotta work tonight, and then I'll be sleeping all tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm gonna be on when he's on.
There's a good chance I might fall asleep in a couple hours.
I'll be working in 12 hours.
So everybody claim their stuff except for Crazy. He needs to contact me.
Just send him a PM. Like I still got your thingy.
Well, at least my character's mostly finished. Got just about everything I want. I mean, I could, of course, swap out a couple pieces. I'm sure I could find a better ring. Obviously, I need 2 more offensive skillers. A couple AR charms would be nice as well. Try to purchase the Doojank, but they do not let me purchase the Doojank. I just want to purchase the Doojank. Please let me purchase the Doojank. I want to purchase the Doojankies. Put the Doojank in the bank. Wah. Wah, wah, wah.
What are you trying to purchase?
Oh, DPQPKQ sent me the $100 to buy the Wolverine jacket, so I'm gonna get it. It's really nice. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
I just need to hurry up and find a grand charm for easy to go back to running trap. Getting mad. I've done like 4 TZs and haven't found a grand charm.
Bam.
What level does that have to be?
It has to come from a monster level 91 or better.
Yeah.
What skin do you want to have for this charm? Because like an eye.
It changes when you roll it.
Does it change? Or I don't know.
I got a bunch. They're all like 91 and higher.
I bought it. I got it.
Are they actually 91 or higher?
Yeah, because I picked them up in terror zones.
What are the pros and cons of Titans versus T-strokes for a Javazon? T-strokes are going to be superior under any condition where you're fighting a monster that's immune to lightning. Titans are going to be superior usually in any situation where a monster's not immune to lightning. Titans also has replenished quantity, which means that you can get more use out of it before you have to go back to town to repair. Titans also can be ethereal, whereas T-strokes cannot, so you can get more physical damage out of Titans if you end up with a ethereal version. Overall, honestly, most Javazons should have both, not just one or the other. Like, my personal opinion, if you're running a Javazon, it's really easy to just have like a second set of Javs in your cube. It's not really that big of a deal. And just, you know, like, use whichever one you need, or even just have like a swap set with like both javelins on it. I don't know, like I usually end up having like 1 or 2 or sometimes even 3 sets of javelins that I use at any given time on my Javazon when I run it. Haven't run a Javazon in a while, but that's just because there's so many other fun classes out there, and I know Javazon's OP, so I know Javazon's OP.
I got one here that's got like 40 life and 2 minimum damage. So
It used to
high enough level.
It used to be that T-strokes wasn't really rated very highly because you couldn't break lightning immunes anyway, so it didn't matter. But now with the Sunder Charm, T-strokes went up tremendously in the stocks, because with the Sunder Charm and just T-strokes, that's enough that you can usually kill a monster that's lightning immune. It might be a little bit of a struggle depending on how much HP they have, but it's doable. Whereas before it was not doable, so... And then you throw in something like, you know, Griffin's Eye, and now you've got a Javazon that can just bypass all immunities, essentially. God, stop spam chucking freaking potions at me. Holy Jesus.
Drink, hydrate.
Do mercs benefit from your negative res? Parrot asks. The answer is no. The answer is no. Nope. Dang, Cody, you just knocked my whole green screen to sideways. Like, what the freaking ham biscuit, buddy? Really?
It means I want attention.
No, it's like there was like a noise outside, and he immediately just like panicked as soon as he heard the noise.
Yeah, the first Grand Charm I find in the TZ is a skiller.
Oh, you don't need to reroll that one, bro.
Oh, I still might. It's only Shadow Disciplines. It's not as good as it once was.
I mean, if you're gonna run my Shadow Discipline Warrior build...
I got a claw for that, with +3 to Shadow Master.
Well, you know, if I was going to make a assassin, it's going to be a trapper. Of which variety, I'm unsure, but it will be a trapper.
Canyon of the Magi should be a terror zone. I don't know why they left that one out. There's so many monsters in Canyon of the Magi. It's such a fun place to go murder stuff.
Was my favorite zone of the necro.
Usually too. It's usually like right above before you get into the tombs. There's just
and beetles, and it's usually
like 5
beetles.
elites just sitting there waiting.
Yep.
Ready to get
That's why a lot of the times on my videos, when I want to show something off, I'm like, let's go to Canyon. Like, there's usually about 1,000 elites there.
It was my favorite zone in Classic as a Necromancer.
Alright, I can go back to Trav now. I don't have to be on my sword anymore.
Cody, you're a crackhead. He said, no.
No, you.
I said I'll have to farm tower for the next 14 minutes.
What are you chewing over there? Is that yours? Is that yours? What is it? Let me see. Is that your horn? Oh. What you got? What's this? Is this your horn? Is this your horn? This is one of his favorite toys. It's a buffalo horn or something. I don't know. It's just a horn. Look at him. Look at him. He's like, give it back. That's mine. He's like, don't take my horn. That's my horn. It's rude. So I want you on that. That's good for chewing. That's good flavors in it. Tastes like buffaloes. Buffaloes.
Any good on the jewel? No, of course not. I haven't found a single good rare jewel this last. I found one good magic jewel, not a single rare jewel.
I need a key.
I need a key. Your mom's a key. Your dad's a key. I trimmed my beard up. I trimmed my beard. It was looking mighty man of the mountainish.
Oh, that's exactly what mine is right now.
Man of the mountain and the mountain of the man.
Oh yeah, I just been letting it go.
Yeah, ever since ladder start, you don't shave.
Way before that, to be honest.
Oh man, I just reminded myself of that movie with the mountain man in it. That's a freaking sad movie. I don't know if you guys remember. It's an older movie with that guy. I think they made a meme out of him, where he's like putting his thumb toward the camera and he's like got the slow smile, like the slow agreeing smile or whatever. That movie was kind of sad. He goes up into the mountains. He makes a life for himself. He ends up getting a wife. Builds a cabin. They have a kid. And then, like, I can't remember if it was Indians or Native Americans or whatever, like, they came along and they didn't like him being there, and they killed his wife and his child and, like, burned down his house, and he comes back and they're dead. And I was like, yeah. I mean, we're not talking about, like, it was like the introduction to the story that his wife and, like, that's his backstory, right? It wasn't backstory. It was literally like the whole first part of the movie was him meeting the woman, like, building the house, having the kid. Like that was like the whole first part of the movie. And then they just like they kill her. Just ruin his life.
He may not. He may take that personally.
And he did take it personally. It was very personal. he took it very personally.
I took it personally for him.
I mean, you should. It should be taken. It should be a very personal take. Oh, you made 16. Stealing my number 16.
Good day.
Y'all gonna, when that jacket comes in, y'all gonna see me on stream sweating over. Ooh, it's mighty hot in here. Smelling real good. But it's so hot. Why is it so hot?
I feel it coming. It's gonna happen soon. The rune is upcoming.
The rune.
The rune?
It's been a lot of runs. I got a nice high rune, so I can feel it coming.
40 bo 40 banana fana for 40 gonna get like 40 ordies.
Oh yeah, lots of ordy runes.
I like orcs. They transmute up the foals, and I use those to craft safety ammo. I have embraced the orcs. Poopies. Give me that full juvie. That's a full rejuvenation potion. Gonna take it down to the ocean and we throw it in for the mermaids, 'cause they like to drink the rejuvenation potion. It rhymed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ocean. See, like,
Yeah,
and then Mercenary came from ocean, so like, like whatever.
Yeah, legit.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times I say things just because they rhyme, and then sometimes it rhymes, and I'm like, whoa. I was like, just because it rhymes doesn't mean I can be spouting out whatever I want. Hey, unique ring and a key. What'd you get? Is it a nature's piece?
No.
For some reason, it's a banal too. I found several nature's pieces directly from Mealpack. I don't know what it is. He likes to drop nature's pieces.
I found one this season.
I'm telling you, there's something special about the nature's piece and Mealpack. He likes to drop that ring.
It's like, here, you had so much trouble.
Hey, what's up, bro, Mac? That's the Mac of the bro. That's the bro Mac. Oh, man. This character's like ridiculous. I mean, I know I'm just in P1 right now, but like he just kind of like rolls through everything like he's nothing. I made another stupid character, guys. Dude, I built the dumbest character over on Diablo 4 the other day. I literally made a meme character named Popcorn. I'm not even joking. And he has this really dumb ability called Decompose, and they made it so that Decompose can like cause little explosions, and it looks like little popcorns. And I did not think he was going to do well at all. Like, at all. I was like, I was firmly convinced that despite my best efforts, it would just be a meme character. He is now doing like 400,000 or 500,000 damage per explosion, and I don't know how the hell I managed to turn a meme character into a character that actually works, but somehow I did it. It works. Meme popcorn is born.
I found your code ring, Bob.
Hey, now I got a unique ring. Wow, what's my unique ring, guys?
Mono.
I found it in Terrorized Claw Viper Temple from a random monster.
What's the one that gives you the like druid?
18 Dex Raven.
18 Dex Raven. That is a oddly specific guess there, Bob. It is a 17% Nagel, and it's going back in the dirt.
Everybody is at 18% Nagel. They might be like, Bob might be onto something. It's not the right name. I'm not gonna lie, Bob's been on one. He's like, hey, you got a Mal rune? And like one just like fell. And then like he said something earlier, and I was like, dude, what is going on? As soon as you
It was a Berserker Axe.
Yeah, Berserker Axe, it fell.
And for the longest time, people kept telling me that when they would watch my video, the item that they were watching the video on would suddenly fall, and I'm like, well, sounds like you need to watch some more videos.
Yeah, let me go watch the one about Griffin's Eye. Just
Just put that on loop.
Yep. Last billion views for me.
Hey, what's up, Max D42069? Question: I just found a Grand Charm that's +1 martial arts and 39 life, non-ladder. Any idea of trade value? I'm not sure about the non-ladder trade value. If it was ladder, you're looking at a burr probably easily. Actually,
martial art?
39. Yeah, because you know Phoenix sins and stuff, or Mosaic sins. Get more points to your Mosaic.
Because they need any more help, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, but he's non-ladder, and I don't know what the prices are non-ladder. I heard things are really crazy over there. Like, apparently there's burr runes, like, floating around like marshmallows.
Yeah, that's how non-ladder goes every time.
I mean, I can give you a ladder price, and then you can try and convert that ladder price into a non-ladder price. I mean,
Well, you could probably get the non-ladder price.
I can get him the non-leather price if you.
yeah, see if you can figure it out real quick.
Looks like a low rune for ladder.
Low rune?
Yeah, because it's not 40 plus, right?
Yeah, because there's a lot of perfects floating around on non-ladder because of all the ladder fallovers. Or near perfects at the very least. How many characters do I have this ladder? I have my Amazonian, I've got my Paladin, and I've got my Assassin. So yes.
They don't even list 39s. There's none listed. They start at 40.
Oh, count us time. Time to go get nothing from her.
Oh, I don't want to leave Trav. Come on.
Same.
Time to go get nothing from the countess.
I'm just now like starting to murder cows.
You found it in day one of ladder. I'm confused. Did you find it on ladder or did you find it on non-ladder, Max? You said non-ladder. But you
On non-ladder, they seem to be going for about 2 jobs.
But then he said I found it on day one of ladder. I mean,
old ladder, maybe.
Of ladder on non-ladder.
Yeah, it could have been old ladder.
I mean, maybe he held on to it and he never traded it off. I don't know.
Yeah, they seem to be consistently trading on tradery for 2 jar rooms.
Yeah.
For non-ladder.
For non-ladder, right? Yeah, non-ladder,
Yeah.
that's not bad. That's a good price, actually.
So it's got them on non-leather. It's got 2 jar runes. It's basically got an enigma because you can trade the jar for burr easily.
Oh, non-ladder jaw is worth way more than burr.
Not
Yeah. That's the way it is.
Like, I think it's 1.5x. I think you can trade 2 jaws for 3 birds.
You can get like
A burr and something extra. Burr low, maybe.
Oh, is this ethereal? No, oh, man.
Alright, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta head off for work.
Have a good one,
See
Ginger.
ya.
Alright, guys and gals. It's been fun. I really just came on to show off my cool shirt. Big shout out to DKQQP. Your name is hard to say, sir. For the donation. I think I actually had your... Yeah, DPQPKQ for the $100 donation so I could get my Wolverine jacket from Box Lunch. Freaking A, hell yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're probably going to be doing something. I don't know. We got a bunch of D4 stuff coming up. I'm also trying to finish off my D2 characters. I'm floating back and forth between the games. Trying to, you know, like, I got characters I want to complete on, like, both games. I like playing both games. So, you know, if you want to hang out with me when I'm playing D4, and hang out with me when I'm playing D4. You want to hang out with me when I'm playing D2, you hang out with me when I'm playing D2. We're also going to be playing Elden Ring DLC when that comes out. So, neither one of the other 2 games. Elden Ring DLC, I think, is what, the 21st, I think, or something like that. So we're going to be playing that for quite some time too. I had a lot of fun with Elden Ring when it first came out, so we're gonna have a blast with Elden Ring when it launches the new DLC. As always, I do appreciate you guys and gals watching my videos, and be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button, and keep watching.